The Albert Street Memorial Bridge here in Regina, longest bridge over the shortest span in the world, 840 feet to go across just 3.
You like the end?
Yeah.
I love it.
We're perfect.
Line's good.
Good shot.
Good sweep.
But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready? Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more?
We're down to the championship weekend now here at the Montana's Brier here in Regina. From the 18 to start, we are down to the 6 survivors, and that is our featured game, Saskatchewan against Alberta. So we had the 18 teams in 2 pools. In A, Carruthers, Bottcher, Dunstone, and he wins on the final day. Had Bonneau won and Dunstone lost, they would have been reversed. Meanwhile, McEwen, Saskatchewan, can it be? Will it be the first win since 1980 for Saskatchewan? Gushue second, and that's the big story. Jamie Cooey, he wins on the final day against Prince Edward Island to get 3rd spot. So here are the 6 survivors on this curling island here in Regina. Coming up, Carruthers, Gushue to qualify for the page. McEwen, Bottcher. The losers will slip into must-wins tonight against Dunstone and Cooey. And on this Friday afternoon, we do say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Regina. Joe's here. Russ will hear from Kathy in a moment in our purple for International Women's Day. It's been an interesting week, to say the very least. What was your takeaway?
I think, Vic, we looked at the pools to start the week. We kind of thought, okay, these teams are automatically in. But what really impressed me was the middle of the pack. The middle of those seeds, they really challenged the top seeds. Such great stories. PEI, Northern Ontario, even Quebec against Saskatchewan yesterday. Give a big challenge in their last round robin game.
And then the other one would be, of course, Kevin Cooey, 4-time champion. Never before had he ever lost 6 games. So now we're ready for Saskatchewan against Bottcher. Mike McEwen, my gosh, from Manitoba to Ontario, now to Saskatchewan. He's found a home here.
Has he ever? It's the perfect recipe, Vic. He's got the team support, and a great team that is. He's got the hometown crowd support in spades, and Mike just relishes that. He's feeding off it. He's making everything. I've never seen him this confident. Number 1 skip here, Magic Mike for mayor.
So you've got Bottcher. What's that old adage? If you can't draw, you can't skip. And he had some problems last night.
And further to that, Vic, if you can't draw, you can't win. We saw that in the last round robin game yesterday. Uncharacteristic misses by a wide margin for Brendan Bottcher. He's such a technical guy. He's so good because he's really dialed in on all that technical stuff. But draw weight, it's an art. I would watch for them today. They're going to be going on feel. I don't think we're going to hear a lot of numbers out there.
So that is our featured game. Kathy will also watch the other game when we come back. Yeah, we're down to the final 6 here in Regina.
Truly feel fortunate, but I am still chasing that dream of ultimately winning my first Brier championship. So that desire, that dedication, it's still burning strong, and that's what I'm here to do.
I almost have to check that it's not a dream that I was the champion once already. That's how big of a deal it is. That said, I'd love to do it with these guys. I think we're all working so hard, and I think it would be really special to experience that.
The 2024 Montana's Brier is proudly presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires, growing together.
So they're called the Page qualifying games, and the one other game on the ice is on sheet B. Gushue against Carruthers, Kathy.
Well, the reward for Team Carruthers in winning was taking on the defending champions. This Brad Gushue team is second at every position, including overall team standings, and we have seen in the past they know how to win on the closing weekend. For Team Carruthers, they're all about the middle of the pack. Brad Jacobs coming off a 93% win last night. That should help him. The big difference, well, that's going to be at the third this afternoon. That's the biggest discrepancy in positions. Reed Carruthers, 79% last night. Some uncharacteristic misses. That could be the difference.
So Kathy will keep her eye on that one. Here's Hard, a game now. Meet the Teams brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The Saskatchewan champions. They hail from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon, skipped by Mike McEwen, backed up by the Marsh brothers, Daniel and Kevin, and Colton Flash at third. Number 16 in our country. Team Alberta from the Glenclo Cup in Calgary. Brendan Bottcher backed up by Van Hebert, Brett Gallant, and Mark Kennedy. Number 1 Canadian men's team, number 2 in the world. 7-1 Saskatchewan. McEwen will get the Red Rocks and the Hammer. 6-2 Alberta and Bottcher will play the yellow. As he puts the brush down and talking with their coach, Paul Webster, they'll go right after him. Not into the rings. This will be a center guard. If it slips in, that's a big mistake. And to get us underway, the Alberta lead is Ben Hebert.
I don't expect it to slip into the rings. 94%. Ben's favorite turn.
Wait, bit of room. Play the speed. Play the speed. Room. Second, curl a bit. Curl a bit. Got to curl a bit.
Yeah, I think you're safe. You're pretty tight, though.
Okay. Let's go to my broom here. You should be on the line.
And away.
Yeah, get it to that line, and not quite.
Okay. Should be decent up the middle then.
So you could, if you wanted to, tick it over. They'll go to the corner instead with Daniel Marsh.
Yeah, personal preference. The tick's a tricky shot right out of the gate.
Easy, guys.
Play the come around's the other option. You see that more often than not.
Good.
It's there. Oh, no, it's there, Mike.
Both teams are basically signaling we're ready to dance here.
That's fine.
Yeah, sometimes first game of playoffs, you see a bit more defense.
All right, let's take a look at the keys to the game. We will start with Brendan Bottcher.
We talked about it in the opening. Brendan with some misses on his draws. He needs to trust his training today. You can't let that spook you with the draw weight today. And don't wait. They had a couple games where they were outplaying their opposition significantly in the first half and ended up losing. They got to go after Saskatchewan.
Whoa. Top 4. Whoa. Clean. Line's good. Whoa. Line's good. Line's good. Whoa, line's good. Line's good. Just to my broom here, Mark. Don't fall on it. Line's good.
Attaboy, Benny. Great shot.
And right around they go. All right, the keys now for Mike McEwen and Saskatchewan.
Well, high guards for Mike. Make the runbacks tougher because this team he's playing against are good at that, and that could force Bottcher to draw, and that might be the difference. And use your fifth man. Try as hard as you can to get ahead in this game and engage that hometown crowd.
Keys to the game brought to you by Scotty's Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties.
Room. Line's pretty good.
Stay away close.
Line's good.
No room.
Good line. Gotta go wait. Okay, go ahead. Line's great. Straight. Line's perfect.
All right, Flash.
Yep.
Kevin Marsh.
Oh, good shot.
And right down to the corner.
Well, the leads are at 100%. What a start.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Saw Ben went around that center line with his out turn. And then Dan came around with the in turn. That way, that piece that's poking out, you might be able to use that as a hit and roll and use your corner guard if you're Saskatchewan.
Clean. Top 12. Line's good. Little light.
Okay,
Line's
8 foot,
good.
top 8. Go ahead.
A little tight now.
Brett Gallant.
Hard mark. We're short.
Kennedy closest
Hard
with
line.
the Stone. Hebert out in front.
Hard line.
Where are you?
Top 12. Hard.
Oh, here it comes.
Hard. Get it in here.
And they'll get it top 12 and just to the top 8. What a drag. It pops out, though, on that out-turn side.
Yeah. I like the run.
5 rock rule, 10 ends, 38 minutes thinking time, just the 1 60-second timeout, and yes, the no-tick rule. So that stone in front, put it on the line, can't touch it until the 5th stone has been played.
A little bit on my board later.
What's that?
Over curled by a foot just because it was a couple feet light. Now the run double is a possibility here.
Hard.
Both Kevin and his brother Daniel in their 3rd Brier appearance. Run it back, bang, bang.
Shot.
That's the way to clean it up, isn't it? And then you leave your shooter out there too.
Nice curling.
I love it. Just, it's not overthrown. Eh? It's just, what do you need to do the job? There it is, Joe. I'm throwing this way.
Yeah, and especially it just has so much more control with the sweep. And you keep your shooter around too.
The Marsh twins, you know, you put them beside Colton. They don't look very big, but they can throw it hard.
Weight's good. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Weight's good. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Curl.
Yeah, they. It was Team Carruthers that had the hammer last night, and Carruthers 6-3 win to claim first place. Kathy, what's going on with the Stones?
Well, it's really interesting. So on these sheets, you are allowed to choose from the adjacent sheet. So on sheet D, they could have selected from C. What I find fascinating about this is that in choosing stones, Saskatchewan chose red. And if you remember, Russ and Joe, so much talk this week about the red stones. 6 out of the 8 stones McEwen has chosen are red from D, which we heard teams over and over say mismatch, cutters, stones that did different things, so there's obviously a method to that madness.
Oh, great. Kathy, look at that. No problems with the red. Stones makes the double and rolls it underneath.
What a start for Kevin. Holy cow.
Crazy. Yeah, you'd have to think from that, Kathy, that there was 2 that they didn't like, and that can throw any team off, especially if it's, you know, 2 different players. You've got half your team playing poorly.
But I'm also thinking, look at who's on the bench. You got Brent Lang and Pat Simmons, who know rocks. So if you've got some cutters, maybe you can go places your opponents can't.
Absolutely.
The number 1 third in the event, trying to run it back, stuffs it, but where will this go? Is it going to spill? And he coming back. Oh, and it'll hang out there.
Good job, buddy. Good shoot, guys.
Just.
Around that corner now.
That could have rolled behind the corner just as easily.
Do it.
Yeah, all of a sudden a simple 2 out of nowhere. What a shot.
Colton Flash.
I thought there. Yeah, T-line. I thought there, guys. That's line. Heavy. It's like back 8. Really got the brakes on.
Yeah.
Might be deeper than that.
It's probably through.
So time says it's through.
Okay, bud.
He threw a 13-3. So.
Yeah.
So overthrown by Colton Flash.
I'm thinking 14-7-5. I like that. Close. 14-8, 14-7. That's kind of my thinking. Yeah, I think 14-7-5 is min. That's right what I was throwing, I think, Marcus. Sounds good, fellas. Top 8. Yeah, bite the 4-foot.
So to your point, Kathy, isn't that interesting? So both of the Team Alberta losses were with the Red Stones on both C and D, but Saskatchewan loves them. So just goes to show you.
A little heavy. He's going to have to curl a little.
Brendan Bottcher, he's missed 3 draws by a pile of distance. Yeah, you wonder if he had a slow one.
Come on, buddy. Come on. Good.
And around they go. What have they left?
Very nice, Marcus. Good job, buddy.
Not much.
Oh, great pair.
You love it when the run back's your color coming in.
Good one on your first. I almost missed that line call on you.
That's okay.
So Colton Flash trying to make amends now with his second here. Run it back. You like it? You know, watch that stuff here. Oh, and there it is. That little catcher.
Throw.
That's just a bad break. Effortless power from Colton. It's unbelievable. Looks like a draw coming out of his hand, and he can't catch up to it.
Could you have played it the other way, Joe, to avoid that stone coming back into that catcher?
Yep, you could have. It's so precise when you're running back a stone of the other color. Either or works, but just unfortunate break there. This is what you want if you're Brendan Bottcher. A few draws got away on you, so you get one early in the game.
Cool. Line's good.
So we were talking obviously about his draw weight.
We're real close.
The team is really, in a debrief last night after the loss to Carruthers, said, look, fellas, we got to put the stopwatches away. We got to play more from feel. And interestingly enough, so they did not have a draw to the button. And look at this. He draws the top 4. However, they were using his last draw in practice as a gauge. And what did he do with his last stone in practice?
It actually went to back 12, Vic.
Back 12. So whatever he read off of that, it works out well here. Goes top 4.
Let's see a point on the scoreboard, right?
For sure, yeah. Okay, what kind of weight?
Every once in a while, every player out there is going to struggle finding draw weight. You have to remember with Alberta, it's only their second year as a team. So how many times in the last 2 years has Brendan had this issue? Probably not many, so they're working through it.
Well, he threw 2 draws last night for 13%. I think we got to a point where he played 10 consecutive out-turn hits.
He did.
So, I mean, I know the game dictates the shot, but when it came to making the draw, he couldn't. Right.
We roll back and he's got to draw. Is that max or good? I think that's
good. I think you're good, Mike.
Looking for the hit and roll here behind the corner.
So setting it up for him, framing the shot that's needed for Mike McEwen here with his first.
Clean. Whoa, flash. Whoa.
Yep. Hack.
Whoa.
Hack. Yes.
Yep. Hack.
Got to get it by that guard, and it's going to be a struggle here, fellas. Get it by, they did. And now push it out, and they'll sit there in the open.
Wait.
Perfect.
Pretty good effort. They wanted to roll, obviously. The intern on virtually all the sheets going in the odd number end seems to
remembering that normal waiter I threw in that spot in practice, and it went big time. Yeah. It'll be like that for a while.
So there you go. It's all about mapping and remembering from a practice shot, Joe, to this point now. He says that patch right there, it's going to be like that for maybe, what, a couple of ends?
Yeah, once everything's worn in, you'll see that drastic curl lessen a little bit. It'll still move more than the other side. Really good heads up.
Great opportunity here, Russ. I mean, if you they got that break with a catcher.
Easy.
It's where they're going to leave this stone. Probably most important for Alberta.
I try to hide this little roll about 1.5 feet.
Whoa.
Can you get across the nose a little bit? Yeah, they did. Look
Nice.
at that. And underneath they go.
That's a great spot.
That is pretty. Is anything there for a double?
I guess you probably could, Vic, but it's so risky. You tick the guard, you give up a steal or two.
So the brush is down, and they'll straight draw against a couple here in the first.
Yeah, for a time, 10-5. 10-5. Good call by the guys. Good throw, hey?
Oh, yeah, really good. Really good.
More importantly, Brendan found the 4-foot in his first one.
So an early test
It's a
for Mike McEwen.
14-8 kind of range.
Yeah. Agreed.
Hasn't been a problem for him throughout the event. Catlin Schneider, BC was the top skip at draw. Guju was second.
Easy, guys.
He's a good piece of the 4. Yeah, good piece of the 4.
Line's good.
Starting to curl
Line's
now.
good for Button.
Starting to curl now.
Line's good for Button. Doesn't need to curl.
14.
So Daniel
Line's good.
brushes.
Perfect.
Brother Kevin
Good job, Mike.
holds the brush for McEwen. And that's all you need to hear from us. The crowd will tell you every time McEwen and Saskatchewan make a shot. From 18 teams that started a week ago, last Friday, we're down to the final 6. These are the Page qualifying games this afternoon and tonight. And by the end of this evening, we'll eliminate 2 more teams, and only 4 will go into Saturday. Saskatchewan and Mike McEwen from the Nutana in Saskatoon. 7-1 on the week against Alberta's Brendan Bottcher, the Glencoe Club, Calgary, 6-2. McEwen draws the forfeit for a single, so it is Bottcher and Alberta with Last Rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 2.
Room early.
Weight's good.
Room early. It's gonna have to curl.
Weight's good.
Hey, it's trying. We still got to curl though. We
Should hook in there.
Has to curl. Still has to curl, Mark. Still has to curl.
Knife and away.
Easy now, easy. Good sweep, guys.
Good right to the corner. All right, Kathy, keeping your eye on the other game. Team Canada, defending champions Brad Gushue against Manitoba and Reed Carruthers.
Well, Team Carruthers was set up well early, but momentum switched. Brad Gushue tapped on his final stone. He's lying 2, was trying to tap the Carruthers stone right through to the back 12. This is a soft weight double. If Brad can get to the inside, a chance to move both of the Gushue stones away for 2.
Brad Jacobs, the former Canadian champion, world champion, Olympic gold medal winner, skipping this team of Reed Carruthers. And will not roll it inside, so it's a steal of 1, Gushue.
Good shot. Good. Good weight.
So only the second steal giving up by Manitoba in their last 5 games.
12.
Yeah. Okay, Bresky, get the weight right, pal. Yeah.
They call him Bretsky. Brett Gallant throwing the second stones. This team of champions, Bottcher, Kennedy, Gallant, Hebert, all winners.
Clean.
Gold medal winners in some cases.
Clean. Clean.
Canadian champions.
Clean. Clean. Yep.
Kennedy's got him.
Hard. Come on. Hard.
Trying to roll away here.
Watch it.
And now, can you roll it underneath the corner? And he will. Lovely.
Very nice. We're building. Great shot.
We're building. Shot, Bretsky.
Good
job. Watch.
Just get the play to the center. Yep. Make this.
Anything an inch of movement on this side, Kev?
Shade low.
So there's also that little bit of talk going on, right? So Hebert says, we're building just loud enough so that Saskatchewan can hear. Right?
Ben wouldn't do that, would he?
A little bit. It's
Joe, what do you think?
little gamesmanship going on.
Well, it's also building up your team, too. Like even forget about the opposition. You start to feel like the ball's rolling. Might as well talk about it.
Yeah, how true.
Yep. Oh. Okay, but
Stuffed it at the back.
Case of the fasciitis.
okay, well, we got to go around the corner, or we freeze that one. What turn?
Play in the freeze, eh?
Guys, are we trying to lose this one, or are you trying to freeze the red on the nose, Brad?
I'm trying to lose it a little.
Okay, I like that.
Angle.
I like that.
I need to be kind of biting the 8, right?
Yep.
Did you notice what they didn't talk about? Times.
Yeah, exactly.
Field.
Line's good.
Right, throw the watches away.
Top 8.
Playing with field.
Line's good.
100%.
Max, where are
These athletes in this type of surface, with the amount of power they have, are way more accurate than a watch. Watch is definitely a good guideline. These guys are looking at inches here.
Roll it.
Okay, okay, that'll play.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Try. It's all right. Kind of worked out not bad.
No.
Lightning American.
Good, just freeze.
Yeah.
I think just freeze.
That's pretty good too, isn't it?
The freeze is the best shot. Yeah.
Okay, I like it. We know the spot. Are you sure?
It's funny, though, we talk about watches.
Okay, you got a good feel
The
here,
freeze that
This
was
is
made
good
by
too,
Kevin,
Klaus. I'm gonna be there.
it was a 15.5 for us. So you want to talk about times. I mean, you want to focus on field, but you do get a lot of information by mapping that speed.
Yep.
Let's make it, boys. Yeah.
At the end of the day, I truly believe Bottcher just did not have feel.
Golden Flash, 7th appearance for him at the Brier 19 champion, playing with Kevin Cooey.
Line's good. Coming down. Clean. Line's good. Oh, bit of room. Hold up. Hold it. Yep. Yep.
Small bump.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Nice shot. Nice.
Very nice.
Well done, sir. Guys, we ever peeling? Shot.
My first thought was hitting this one thin and getting this one.
Wow.
Okay. It's not bad.
What are we doing?
Hitting ours
Shaving
thin.
ours.
Getting their frozen one gone.
Give me another shot.
Well, guys.
Well, guys, that's not. I mean, you're gonna lose ours on the center line here, aren't you?
You could peel.
I don't love that.
What else you seeing?
No. This is. I think it's the right shot. Okay. You gotta hit a thin half.
Yeah. Okay with this, Brett?
Yeah, I like this call.
I like this, Mark.
Players looking at the center ice screen and seeing exactly what you see at home. That's got to be a better number. You have to convert more when you have the last rock, and that's scoring 2 or more with the hammer.
Clean.
Great
Very nice, Mark.
Nice call, Bottcher.
Yeah.
Go, Mark.
You hate this?
Or
It's
if guard
thin.
for now.
This is probably better. Good guard. Don't mind the guard. Yeah, I don't love it.
Is it what he thinks he's going to
Well,
do?
you can nose and get rid of 2 yellows and sit
Yeah.
1 and 2.
What about right?
Yeah.
What about right on the nose?
I don't mind that.
And then you get rid of those 2. You
Smooth?
sit these,
Yeah.
And it's 3-on-1.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let's do it. Smooth.
It'll give Kennedy a chance to make a double, potentially a triple, but it, you know, as they say, it'll be 3-on-1. It's not a hard shot for
Whoa.
Colton's skill level.
Whoa!
Flash.
Never.
Uh-oh.
Don't like to hear an
What's
uh-oh.
that?
And
Yikes.
overthrew it.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
Sorry, buddy.
Overthrew a draw earlier and overthrows there.
Wide on that.
Yeah, just wide. They were looking for the nose on that top one.
Yeah. I think I'd want to play it soft. Okay.
That one over there, the red that's buried, is 3rd shot or 4th shot right
Well,
now.
you can do it either way. You could throw peel and roll up a little.
That's
roll
the
into
key.
side
That's
and
what I
it's
tried to draw,
good.
the perfect double.
Normal. Peel's probably
Just
the most
making it's
predictable
good,
way.
but if you could ever roll up a foot.
So, hey, just so you know, the only thing we can't really do is roll to the center line. It gives them the triple.
This is just
So it might be
straight.
easier to throw it hard. Just get your shooter over there. Oh, lovely.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever turn you want, Mark.
Yeah, Mark, you pick your turn.
I like the out turn.
Kate,
that
do you want to
okay?
play it straight?
Yeah.
Kate.
You guys okay with this?
Yep.
Trying to hit like 3/4?
I don't think so. What are you trying to hit, Botch?
2/3, Mark.
Where do you want to hit it?
Sorry.
About a half a rock.
Right there.
Okay.
Here, Mark, good throw here. Peel.
Mark Kennedy looking for the double as we play here in the second.
Hard.
Gallant, Heaver.
Hard.
Here we go.
Sweep it down
One.
a little if you can.
Kick it and back it up. And they'll sit the 2.
Sorry. That's why peel's not the weight. That's the. I wasn't sure if we could really go over the top, but you throw that with normal, you can't miss it.
Yeah.
He's right.
Yeah.
Shot.
Like,
So what's upsetting him, Joe? I mean, what would the perfect result have been?
I think he's upset because that's what he was thinking and he didn't say it. They were
Thinking what turn
really
I want.
focusing on what turn to throw
Thinking
and
about
what ice to
playing
take.
normal with the out.
So the idea is that red would have been gone and the yellow, they just would have been sitting 3. Is that it?
Or the red might not have gone, but the yellow would have. They would have sat 3. That's right.
I guess we're 3rd shot.
Normal with the out.
Picked the appropriate weight, and they didn't quite do it in that case.
And he's just frustrated because you can tell that he was thinking it and didn't say it.
Yeah.
Hmm?
We don't really know the end, so.
Is there a note here then?
I mean,
Russ?
it should be straight, but.
Oh, for sure. It's. I'm guessing
I
double
can
break
down my
back
weight
or
with the
roll
out.
on top would be even better.
What kind of weight he's throwing?
I was thinking normal.
Okay. Okay. 3rd of a rock.
Yeah.
Tricky to get that red one, Joanne. Even if Alberta gets the chance.
Normal weight.
There's stuff all over the ice here, guys.
Black stuff.
Coach Brett Lang saying he's throwing it
Clean. Whoa.
as well as he has since his days back in Manitoba.
Whoa, curl.
Mike McEwen.
Whoa, straight. Whoa,
Now Flash trying to straighten it out. What do you got? Here you go. And up over top. Push it back. And oh, and he just will gear away.
I hit this one.
I was going further, that's for sure.
What happened?
Oh, we'll have to see it.
Well, they
I
hit
kicked
each
his
other
broom and he hit the yellow rock. We got to see how far it was going.
Flash of brooms.
Oh yeah, I hit a good chunk of it.
Yeah,
It was going to be back here.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, well, I'm the one that kicked the broom, so
Yeah.
we have to assume it was probably.
Just kind of going on the sand.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Mark.
Sorry,
That's okay.
Kevin's brushing hit Mark's foot.
Oh, your broom got hit by a foot.
I kicked his.
Oh.
Yeah, well, my foot hit his
He
broom
stopped
and
it
his broom
abruptly.
stopped.
Oh, it was. It was definitely going back. Like a freeze to me. Might have been going further.
So listen, I mean, you make the mistake. Was it a bit of a break? It pushed it back far enough that
I think it's a freeze.
when you look now, Saskatchewan is sitting 2 without.
Yeah, big difference. Huge difference. But again, Mark Kennedy as usual. Class act.
So I threw my corner here. I think so.
Try
I don't have a pile of that to pick it, do I? No.
Perfect freeze on here. Generated
This is pretty
skips
good. If
too.
we get it into a good spot, he can't really afford to hit the yellow one because then he's going to open up the red ones again.
Yep.
Okay, top 4 depth. Yeah. Am I playing draw the button speed?
I think so, Botch. Yep.
So that is exactly what we were led to believe. Their 10-minute practice would be the framework for everything they do in the game. So his last rock was a draw to the button. Joe said he went deep, but they're using that as the basis of this shot, gaining something off of that.
4. Right to my broom here.
Back 4.
Yeah. Try to get it as close to here as you can.
Curl, buddy.
Yep. Whoa, gotta be shot. Gotta be shot.
It's shot by Morrow.
And shot they are.
Okay, good enough.
Good. Good sweep, guys. Good.
Is that tough to do, Russ? You know, you come in with a,
Yeah, Botch. It's good.
you prepare with all the watches and everything and now you say, okay, we've just got to go back and we're going to try and simplify things.
Oh, that's crazy tough, and especially in a game like this, it's not like they're in the middle of a bonspiel somewhere halfway through the season. It's a big adjustment, but
Looks good.
everybody in the world's thrown without a watch before, and I think they're just trying to create feel, and I absolutely love it.
It's still finished in there for him, eh?
Is that max for me though?
That's my thought, but
Doesn't have to move this far the way, just hit a couple.
Yeah, it'll take its time and then go.
It's on the max side, though. Yep.
I think it should be close, guys.
Okay.
Nail the weight.
As Joanne was saying earlier, you know, it's dangerous to change like that, but it wasn't working the way it was working.
line's good. Easy, don't cook the line.
Got a little bit light.
Line's good.
Final stone, Mike McEwen and Saskatchewan as they play here in 2.
Close. It's good.
A draw by
Straight.
Bottcher has them now sitting 1.
Really good. Straight. Whoa. Have a look.
The weight's good.
Have a look. It's bouncing. Straight. Oh.
And watch the bounce. Watch the bounce. Yeah, it did. Here. Overcooked it a little bit.
I didn't hear it was heavy. We didn't say it was heavy.
I never said straight.
I never said straight up.
I never heard a weight call either, though.
Just a breakdown on both sides there.
Yeah, you just have to communicate, right? I mean, that's what it is.
I didn't hear
And things are
anybody
also
say it was
amped up a
there.
little bit, Joe, right?
Yeah.
So
Not a perfect weight.
and you're always.
Really ran straight at the end.
I did.
We've
yeah, I
also,
couldn't take that.
you know, throughout so many years, you tend to get quiet. You concentrate on everything but what you're supposed to concentrate.
Yeah.
So a great opportunity to get a couple here.
Heavy hack.
Clean. Yep.
Just quiet. Get across the nose, push it back, and get a couple.
Clean. Clean.
And
Clean the whole way in. Clean the whole way. Clean the whole way. Very nice, Bottcher. Very nice.
Nice speed.
very nice indeed. That is for 2.
2 yellow.
Alberta will pick up a couple here in the second.
Great shot, Bob. Really good.
We're into the playoff weekend here at the Montana's Brier. Alberta against Saskatchewan as we cross over. Saskatchewan, the number 1 team in Pool B. Bottcher, second in Pool A, and now they cross over. Saskatchewan will have Last Rock playing the Redstones in 3, 2, 1. Bottcher.
Stop 8.
This is the third time these teams
Looks like you gotta go, though.
are meeting. They met 3 times on tour.
Come on, boys, hard.
Pardon me, and they
Hard
Bottcher
block.
has a
We're
2-1
gonna hook it. No,
advantage.
just slight rub. Okay.
See the frustration after Mike's last end because they're really good setup to force Bottcher, which is a huge accomplishment. And it's just that breakdown in communication. It's almost like Marco Polo. The sweepers say the weight, the line caller tells the line, and that all broke down on both sides there.
Curl a pile, guys.
Line's good.
You're pretty good.
Brett Gallant.
You're gonna have a little
Line's
bit of room.
good. Easy.
A little bit of room, Ben.
Line's good.
Line's good. Halfway, guys.
Gotta go.
Oh, he's good.
Curl's good.
Switch.
Curl.
Hebert says, I'll take it. Mine. I'll help it over.
Line's getting good. You gotta
trying
keep
to
going.
Curl. Right to stop.
Going.
help
Keep going.
carve
Keep
it.
going. Keep going.
Very good.
Very good. Shot.
Very nice.
Slash it this way. Kills all the guards, yeah. I think you play these.
Yeah.
Play all the yellows.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yellow
3/4.
What?
2/3.
All right, for both yellow here. If you get the second yellow
3/4.
super thin, you'll move the red. If you get it a little thicker, you might even get to the shot rock.
McEwen thinks he's got his mark. Kevin Marsh.
No, never.
No. No.
And
Okay,
drives
we
it
just
across.
Really went hard at that. Yeah.
Halfway, guys.
A little change of momentum here from that opening end where Saskatchewan really was sharp. Alberta, though, flash
Line's good.
Exactly the same.
with a missed takeout.
Line's good, Ben. No.
Easy.
And now looking,
Room now. Looks
maybe
heavy.
a mistake there by Kevin
Okay, Earl.
Marsh, overthrown. They're chasing,
Line's
but they
pretty
do
good.
have Last Rock down 2-1.
Line's pretty good.
Go ahead. Blown out. You're close. I just don't want him too tight. That'll play. Brett. Good.
Sorry, guys. Too much weight.
Yeah, there is that slight stagger on those two center lines, isn't there?
And then
Yeah, and a
touch
little
the red,
closer
yeah.
together than last time
Then
around.
you keep the guard. Yeah. I like that.
At this level, you hate giving the same
Kind of
player
a
the
three.
same shot twice.
3/4 this shot.
Yeah, it's closer to 7/8.
Even 7/8.
Yep. 7/8 makes it.
Yep. Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah!
Hard. Hard. Oh, good
Oh
shot.
boy, is that ever nice. If he's going to be able to spill it out. And they avoid the jam. It'll spin the Alberta Stone back edge of the 12. But what a terrific shot. Touched the ball, Kevin Marsh.
To your point, same shot twice.
Shooter rolls for a corner.
And they've got that side block now, don't they?
He can throw it really hard, and it just looks effortless.
Absolutely.
Top 8, guys.
Yeah, to their point, they both look like they'd be blown over in a prairie wind. But with that leg drive, it just it's effortless.
Top 8.
Live in Saskatchewan, you learn to throw it hard. It's just the way it is.
And plant your feet.
Top button.
Hold on. Hold on.
Feel it under my broom. It's fresh.
You never need to for line.
Back
Wow.
8. Okay.
Where's this going?
14.
Mark Kennedy.
Right where it stops, Brett. Don't touch it. Just let it die in here.
Think we'll slow it down for us. There we go. Good.
Hey, Bottcher, you get that? 14-1.
And to the back 8 behind cover.
Yes. Okay, Mark.
Top team.
14-1.
Is it quite as quick as this outro, you think?
Well, it's the same.
Pretty darn close, yeah.
Are we going right to it?
No.
No.
Just right above the tee, yeah. Top.
You gotta be touching the 4 foot.
Yeah, touch the 4.
Good, bud.
Big opportunity here for Saskatchewan. Colton wants to make the come around here. They want to be shot, but they want to be above the tee line.
They're close.
I fought there, guys.
I got there too. I got there.
Get close, though.
I got there. Line's pretty good.
Tee line.
Clean.
Tee.
Well, communicating
Let's
much
go.
better when
Line to that one. Line. It's
after
to
the
it.
last
Line,
stand,
gotta go. It's
reminder
to it. Gotta go. Gotta hold the
to
line.
shut out the times and the weight.
Oh, sorry. It just felt like it was going to over.
Right down to it. All right. Gushue with a steal of 1 in the first. They blanked 2. What's going on now?
Well, big shot for Brad Jacobs on his first. He was trying to freeze down to the stone that belongs to Gushue. Got a little inside. He raised Brad's team in for the second point. And on his final, Brad Gushue tried to choke off that run back, that yellow-red combination he has. He needs to make the double and roll in order to score.
Whoa! Curl!
Out of the Granite Curling Club
Curl!
in Winnipeg. Here we go. Bang.
Shot.
And he's going to squirt forward and not enough. And it'll be a steal of 1 more. Team Canada.
A little thinner on the top when he might have made that.
Close.
Clean. Back 12.
Mark Kennedy.
Clean. We're not heavy. Clean, yep. Gotta go, bud. Hard. Hard. Come on, Brett.
The land.
Come on, we're good. Hard.
Closest to the stone. Going to get it by that one? No. And now the rub, and it will spill in.
Get it as deep as you can. Yep, deep as you can. Okay, Mark, that'll play. That'll play.
Reasonable.
So they open it up by pushing over that guard.
Okay. Let's do it. Is roll away bad, though?
The other option is bearing another. Then he noses that. It's not good. Nose.
Hit, even if we roll away, is okay, I think.
You don't want to roll away.
Okay.
On the nose.
I threw board here in practice.
Board?
Yeah. Shouldn't do much, right?
Should be.
Okay.
There's some shape here, though.
There's no last stone draw
I'll be just
for these
bored.
games, so the players don't warm the sheet up the same way. They check different spots. So Colton threw here in their pregame practice.
Good throw.
Good to bit heavy. Hold it. Whoa.
Okay. No.
Curl.
Curl.
Curl. Little heavy.
Yep.
Curl.
Little heavy.
Curl. Good.
Daniel Marsh.
Shot.
Go flash.
And they'll push it through.
Yeah, even those added
Pretty good,
jams.
though.
Yeah, nice. Good toss.
Yeah. I think I could roll on top with easy and get it through.
Roll to, like, you're thinking here?
Yeah.
I just don't want to roll there.
Yeah.
I'd rather you roll.
Sure. I like
It's gotta
rolling
be
to
a little
split the line.
careful. If he gets a deuce, it is what it is.
Easy.
Easy roll to center?
Yeah. It's probably ice for nose. You can give me a shade less.
8-game round robin in their pool. And last night at 78%. And you can see lost 78%. So it was the draw weight, however, last night. Just 13% on his 2 draws. Averaging 85 throughout the round robin.
Easy.
The first minus refers to the fact that you get a plus or minus if you out curl your opposite number by 5% or more.
Roll.
Good job, Bottcher.
It's
Nice.
sweep, guys. 10-5.
His team's hit and roll ability this week's been outstanding.
Yep. Nose isn't that bad. Like, I mean, that's hard. He's gonna play it though. So you want to roll right there.
Rock this way?
Yeah. Yeah, if you leave it there, he's playing it. So let's make it. Right to here.
Okay. What Mike's saying is they can hit it, but that's going to allow Brendan, and he probably will with his skill set, to try to chip that off the top like that.
This is a good board shot. Okay. There's some shape here, Kev. Okay.
Just want to roll it like a rock to the left of the screen. I don't know if they'll be second though.
No, that's the other problem.
Yeah, like if I sit there, he's gonna play the big waiter.
Not being a blank. So you can roll it back to the exact same place. You gotta be careful about jamming that.
So the week that was for Mike McEwen, and the loss to Matt Manuel and the team from Halifax, just at 87%. 7-1. And number one among skips.
Good. Yep. Solid board.
6 times out curling his opposite number by 5% or more.
Yep. Whoa! No! Lead. No! Yep. No!
Now just one stone. One stone.
Good.
There you go.
Good.
Very nice.
Almost back to where it was.
Good roll.
Good.
And so, Mike.
I think it's still the shot.
Angle's almost better now.
Yeah, it's actually the angle it's on now, as stupid as this sounds,
Better.
is
Good there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just play it
So
straight.
you got to play it straight, I think, right?
Yeah.
They're going to give it a go, Joanne. It's dicey. It's dangerous. They need to hit
A
an
little bit less than that.
inch of this thing at the most.
Yeah, if they had stayed right there, you would hit a pretty big chunk of it.
Couldn't have went by
And that
mine
rolling
by a
that
heck of a
little
lot.
bit slightly outward makes it really thin, which makes
Playing
it
it
really
straight.
difficult.
Yep.
I would suggest it's probably more likely to give up 3 doing this than
I wouldn't hate
making the
seeing just a
double.
little less than that. Yeah.
It's there.
Hey, Bosch, get on the line here.
Final stone.
Clean.
Brendan Bottcher.
Whoa.
Here in 3. Has he got a double? Gallant, some late licks. Here we go. Oh, and he'll just with it go, and just enough. That close to being a hit for 3.
Oh, good scrub. Good try.
I would say that's one of the best shots he's thrown this week.
So close.
And wider, he's missing everything. Took a risk there. Ton of confidence in that big weight hitting ability.
Yeah, such a hard line call.
Oh,
To play it almost to miss it.
The edge of 4 is better.
Draw for 2.
It's what I threw, then it's a really nice speed. Like high 14s, low 15s even.
Just that
So that's good. Then.
biter at the back 8 and around
D-line.
7 o'clock. Looking for a pair here to retake the lead.
A little hot. It's a clean.
I think it's okay. It's never through the house.
Hey, it's in a good track.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
There you go.
Just clean. Just clean.
Nice kid.
2 brushers on the ice. Probably a good 4,000 in the stands. That is a team shot. Saskatchewan gets 2. Okay, Mr. Peabody into the Wayback Machine to 1980, the Brier in Calgary in the final. Saskatchewan's Rick Folk against Al Hackner in Northern Ontario. Folk jumped out to a 6-0 lead after 2, never trailed, and in the 10th would run Hackner out of stones. Make the final 10-6 Saskatchewan. The last Brier title for that province. Rick Folk, Ron Mills, Tom Wilson, and Jim Wilson. So will this in fact be the year? Mike McEwen here at home in Regina. And interestingly enough, Folk 2 was from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon. Now Mr. Folk is spending a lot of time down in the Phoenix area, and he's very involved in pickleball. And he's become, I thought at one point in time I read he is head of the Phoenix Pickleball Association.
I think you did say that, yeah.
And he's watching, so we say hello to Rick Folk. Welcome back on this page qualifying day. 6 teams remain. 2 will be eliminated by tonight. And then we'll be down to the final 4. Saskatchewan with 2. They lead at 3-2. Alberta with Last Rock playing the Yellowstones here in 4.
Okay, it's running, it's running. Have a look. Clean. It's good.
It's good.
Close.
Top
Little
4.
light still.
Top 4.
Still not dead on with the draw weight for Alberta.
Good. Stat stone.
Mark was back 8, allowed a freeze, and he chased it and took the guard. Set up the 2.
Good sweep.
So, let Bottcher run a little bit here. We'll see.
That's a great shot, too, if you can make it.
I'm also good with this.
That's not good, guys. That's terrible. You can't do, like... Whew.
I was honestly thinking freeze for now, but
Okay.
Brennan's first call was to chase Shot Rock here. That looks really tough from the hack, though. Maybe have half an inch of the Shot Rock.
Yeah,
I don't even think so.
Not moving very far, are you? This is safer. You got to dial the weight back here. They're just 2 feet heavy in a few of these.
Yeah, this side of the sheet is running very quick right now.
Line's good.
weight's good.
Line.
Line's good.
Top button.
Sometimes you'll see
Line's
faster
good.
conditions in these games, so only 2 sheets out there.
Line's good.
Got a real small. No,
Line's
Yeah,
good.
the airflow can be a little bit different.
Line's good.
Walk it on, Benny.
There.
No, it's not.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa,
You're right.
whoa.
Good judge, Benny.
Yes, it is.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, one round deep. Same way.
Kind of throw, Kevin.
I think.
No gloves, Kevin, compared to 2 mitts, Daniel.
Thank goodness for that, Vic.
Yeah.
Pretty good line.
Never tell them
Weight's
apart.
good. Yep. Whoa.
Wait, gotta go.
Room. Still room.
Good rotation here. You got to be
Still
careful.
room. Go down. Go. Good.
Wow. Very nice.
Was he saying line was tight ever or no?
Well, he wasn't very good with his first, but given a second chance, Kevin makes this and helps set up the deuce for Saskatchewan.
Joanne called it. Don't give a great curler the same shot, and he just got the hair overthrown his first one. This gets the angle just right. Watch the red goes over straight back. Keeps both corner guards.
Hard.
Change entire end around.
Oh, good shot.
Nice shot.
The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together, and Saskatchewan went on to score a couple to take a 3-2 lead.
I used to call those swing shots when I was playing because there was no 2 setup when Kevin went to throw that rock.
Yep, hard line. Hard. Very good.
Special.
Nice shot.
Really nice.
Very good. Now, get that guard on the nose.
I think so.
Yep.
That was 15-3, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty slick here, Flash.
Yep.
You're just looking for
really fast.
half an 8.
Reds rocks are a little vulnerable here. They
A little light.
McEwen's got to be a bit careful.
I got a bit light here.
Line.
Yep.
Line's a little tight. Line's tight.
Tight guard.
Tight and a little
guard.
light.
Yeah, that's curling early.
Tight guard.
Yep. Whoa.
Top 12. Top 12.
Go, yeah.
2-0 Gushue leads Kathy's both stolen points, but what's Carruthers and Jacobs got here?
Well, it has not been a good end for Team Gushue. Mark Nichols wrecked on a guard trying to play a hit. Brad Gushue tried a double on his first, only got one, and this now is a hit for 3 for Brad Jacobs, wide open.
It's good. Curl.
Curl hard, Gary.
Heavy.
Curl. That's okay. Gotta go, dear.
You for sure.
Derek Samagalski.
Gotta go.
You ever
Gotta
nose
go.
it?
Hard. Hard.
You ever nose it?
Wow. For 3 it is, and that's the first 3 given up by Gushue in the entire event.
Hey. Nose are a little low.
You hit the lower of the 2 reds just behind Brendan.
Yeah.
You can scatter a lot of red.
If you hit the higher one, you just lose those top 2 reds, but that's not a bad result either for Alberta.
No, not at all.
Whoa, clean. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Mark Kennedy. And he'll leave that shooter
Good
out,
shot.
rearrange,
Very nice.
get
Mark.
some separation.
Great shot. Good.
On an outstanding week. Number 1, third, averaging 92. And look at all the numbers, 90s, a couple of 80s in there, I guess 3 of them for Mark Kennedy. The Olympic gold medal winner with Kevin Martin in Vancouver in 10.
Anything that's getting a little bit of curl.
3-time Canadian champion, 2-time world champion. What else would you expect?
Yeah. Ice, little bit of release.
Actually, I like that.
It's like 2/3.
Even I don't care about the shooter even.
No, the shooter's gonna go.
Yeah, stuff this.
Just get rid of that and that.
Yeah, I like
Try
that
it.
a lot.
I think if you stuff it, you miss that. But if you
No. Well, maybe.
You might.
Might.
But if you stuff it, it's good. If you hit that, you probably roll it out, which
Are
is
we
fine.
throwing peel?
Peel, yeah.
Are we throwing
No, peel. I'm trying to make both yellow.
Go for a third.
Just
Yeah.
overbrushed that a tad, and Mark's run back ticked the top
I like
red,
peel.
made the double, but left one of them in.
Okay. Wouldn't mind getting rid of both yellows if we can.
Yeah. You're throwing the in?
Has to be thrown hard, but they got the right guy coming out of the bullpen for this one.
Yeah, he's got some work to do. Make this. Yeah.
Yep.
Colton Flash,
Whoa. Wow.
Canadian champion with Kevin Cooey in 19.
Hard.
Angle it back, got it, and whoa, he'll get them both. Goodness.
Good result.
And suddenly it's just one lonely yellow in there.
Couldn't hit it in a better spot.
You know, there are times, Joe, you look at a shot like that and you go, you can make that in your sleep. But no, what I'm saying is that they're just set up properly, right? But he has to make it, the call, the brushers, it's a combination of things.
Oh yeah, every shot's a
Fortunately,
team
they
shot,
come down enough.
they make it look effortless.
Trying to double here, Joe.
I think so.
Gotta hear the guard.
Make it though, and you've got 2 almost buried.
Yeah, the best at the third spot all week. Here he goes. Mark Kennedy.
Curl, then you got
Evert's got him. Evert's still got him. You're going to get 1? Yes. Going to get 2. Kick it. And enough. It'll spill. That one won't.
Great shot.
Good shot, Mark. Real good, buddy.
But they are right now 2 and 3.
Tough to stick that into a lot of room by that yellow.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, that was the problem. He had to get by that guard. So he just hit it a shade thinner than he wanted to. Super shot.
Would have been a disaster to wreck. You had to get by.
I have a whole lot of it. Like it was close to the yellow.
I know.
Be a little careful.
Yeah, to your point, right? He even knew. Could not crash on that guard.
If you're here, is that bad?
Yeah, that's that's the hard part with the best players is they think they can make everything, and sometimes that gets them into trouble. And Mark was smart enough to protect her a little bit. He could, as Joe said, could not wreck. Great shot.
Coming in there nice.
Still a chance for a score here of more than 1.
Yeah, Saskatchewan shot rock back 4 foot. I'd love to go after that yellow top 4, but It would be so hard to avoid the jam, so they're just going to draw one in here. Try to get a little bit around the rock, biting top 4. There's so much finish in this spot.
This is the 15 feel here, Mike.
Okay. Interesting, eh? 15 feel. In other words, using the number to tell you how fast it is, but it's all the feel. You heard Gucci the other night say it feels way faster than its timing. Those are the things you have to work out as a team.
Got hot.
Line's fine, right on the
So a
team,
little-
boys.
Yeah. Somebody
It's
said
okay.
hot.
Line's good. Rubber
Line's
Line's good. Line's good.
It's out wide,
Line
left to leave some
clear.
pebble, though. That should slow down here.
Line only,
Get
Ken.
tight. Yep. Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. Whoa! Yes, you gotta get by.
And you got to come by. Yep. And now, though, you that overbrush. And they will settle 2 at the back edge of the 4.
All good.
Brent Lang is working as the coach, the 3-time Canadian world champion, Olympian of 18 with Cooey. And he and McEwen have been pals for a long time. Played it back in the junior days, of course. And right now saying that he believes that McEwen is playing as well as he ever is. And he remembers that 27 Olympic trial when Lang was playing for Cooey. And it was one shot.
Yeah.
And he said, in honesty, if I'm an honest man today, McEwen actually out-curled Cooey.
Yeah, and I remember the semi that he beat Brad Gushue in one of the best curl games I've ever seen in my life.
And sorry, it was the 17 trials,
Yes,
not 27, but 17 trials. But Lang said, hey, the guy is right now in the same position, technically, mentally, as he is at the moment.
Going for the triple here.
Tick the red sideways.
And he's got it. Wonderful.
Great shot, Bob. Good scrub.
Good scrubbing, Eddie.
These, Joe, are not his problem, right? That's his.
He's like a laser coming out of the hack.
Good job, Bob. Good call.
Sure can get you out of trouble.
Where we hit it, I thought was vicinity.
Oh, yeah. You had a nice the release on it gave Benny a chance to back it up, though.
Yeah, I slid just a little tight, but
you did the right thing.
I had a good
when you
release
have
for
the
you.
brushers in the front end like Hebert, Benny, or Brett Gallant. He can do a lot with a stone.
Very true.
I'm not worried about curl.
All right, let's go, Mike.
No choice here, Vic. You have to go at the back one.
Clean.
Good.
Clean.
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 Clean. Curl. 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 Good shot. That works. Come to ours.
Mike's first
Should
one,
be
the
lined.
weight was pretty close, but they had to brush it most of the way to get it by.
We would never
Yeah.
be
It
shot
might have been
anyways.
4 inches more ice. I think he might have been
No,
okay.
I could have just whipped it out.
We didn't give him backing.
I wasn't going to be tight on that.
Yeah, I know.
There's no point. Couldn't be shot anyways.
Do you play straight draw or do you play to the backing, Joe?
Just straight draw here. The ice, they could run into their rock that's biting top 4 as well.
Line's good.
Line's good, guys. T-line. Back button.
Line's good.
On its own, though. Back 4. Line's back 4, back button. Okay.
You're on the yellow
Line's
one
good,
here.
you're on the
We're
yellow.
good, we're good.
Talked
14.
about his draws last night. He only threw 2.
Very nice, Bottcher. Very
This
nice.
is already his 3rd draw of this game. And it works. So a wonderful triple with his first. Dials back. Gets the draw weight. Retakes the lead.
Good end.
The winner of this one will move on to the 1-2 page playoff tomorrow evening. Loser will slip into that 3-4 qualifier tonight against Jamie Cooey. Welcome back on this Page qualifying day.
Line's good. It's good.
Down to the final 6 of this year's Montana's Brier.
It's good. It's perfect.
And so as we see it, you see it at home from here at the Brand Center. 2 by Alberta, making the most of their last rock with a couple of deuces to take a 4-3 lead. Here in 5, Saskatchewan once again with the hammer, playing the Red Stones.
Speed to last in.
Yep.
And Hebert really tight to the rings.
You got a
Very
light.
usable yellow stone
Mark,
for
I think it is a little light.
Weight's good.
Alberta, and right around to the button with the second one.
Line's tight. Okay, line's close
Where
now.
are you? Whoa!
Line's good now. Weight's
Wait.
perfect. Line's good.
Lock it on.
Line's good.
It's all there.
It's all for weight now.
Just clean it there.
Yep.
Just clean it.
Yep. Whoa.
Good shot, Brett. Good shot.
Very
And around they go.
It's good.
Around the nose, you get them all.
Yeah. Or just rolled in there. Yeah.
I love that.
Or you just get them all.
You can't get them all. But this is not going anywhere.
Okay.
Well, you
Come
can
on,
spring
moving.
it. Okay.
Springing is good, right?
I think you can
Yeah,
get
not a
it,
bad thing.
Joanne, if
We
you,
want
if you
it
get
to be
it thin
opened
on
up,
the
right?
You hit it 7/8 on this
the
side.
right
Pretty
side.
good. This isn't bad, but downside. Okay, go for nose.
Dead nose, millimeter on downside.
Okay. Regular peel, I would imagine.
Yeah, you're
Rocks
throwing
moving.
decent. You're moving 5 rocks.
Yeah.
And just to create some space, don't have to get them all.
Whoa.
No.
Really close. Come on.
By itself, and
shot.
he'll arrange things. Gets one Alberta stone out, leaves a corner covering just the wide edge of the ink.
That yellow on the left's the one Mike said he couldn't get out. Nice shot.
Forward.
Just like this.
Stay right on top of them.
I'm just thinking if we. Okay.
Nice shot, guys. Board weight. You give you an 11.5.
Yeah.
Manage it for me.
Yeah.
A little heavy.
Weight's good.
11.
Breck the land.
Whoa, weight's good.
Clean.
Yep.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa.
Very nice.
How was that time?
11-2. Yeah.
Lance making everything some beautiful come arounds, getting the alignment right on those.
Pretty good. Just even with yellow. Top 8. Yeah.
Some people might look at that, Joe, and go, okay, well, that's nice. They just exchanged stones, and now Saskatchewan sitting the 1. So why was it a good shot?
Well, to play the come around now, Saskatchewan will not be shot rock. They'll be third shot. So they're always going to be
Line's good.
shot over the come around there. And then you can't remove that yellow without removing your red.
Line's
Exactly.
good.
Really close.
It's good.
Might even set up a hit off that top yellow onto this rock.
Didn't have to hit it, though. They could have guarded for a little bit, too. But that's just respecting the run back ability. If you play run back, spill everything, all of a sudden Saskatchewan has their 2 corners to work with.
And they're using their corner here as they tuck a little bit underneath.
It's good, though.
Didn't bury it, but they knew a couple feet deeper you could
probably
come off
just
that yellow
bored.
and make it.
Roll into it.
Go right beside it.
You like that?
Yeah. You guys okay with that?
Yeah, they leave a half a stone
Ice
showing.
looks a little tight for me to hit a third.
Thinking just a little more, Botch. You okay with that?
Like that?
Yep. Okay, guys. Get the weight right.
Easy going, Botch. Brendan Bottcher. I'm here to serve. What would you like? A little more? Okay.
It's so important a shot this difficult with this much touch involved that the thrower has some input.
Clean.
If you remember, lefty in turn. It's always going to curl a bit more than the right-handed out turn.
Gallant. Got to hold this up now. Really got to hold it up. Oh, they did.
Get in there.
And roll it over. And look at that to the corner. Great scrub, great throw, great roll.
Good job, Great scrub, guys. Good job.
Very nice.
How'd I do?
Very good. 11-4. Yeah.
So they're really concentrating, Joanne, on getting the speed, nailing that speed. They wanted 11-5, they got 11-4. That's ridiculously good.
Great shot.
Danny.
I love it. Look, all these guys throw it so close to the broom.
That's still minimum ice.
Yeah, when you have
Can't sweep that any harder.
such effective sweeping, you don't have to be a laser on the broom. As long as your weight is close, they can make it curl or hold it straight.
Absolutely.
It's good. Whoa.
It's good.
Yep. Whoa. Good.
Glide across something, doing a little housekeeping. Colton Flash. Kevin Marsh. Daniel's got him now. And to spill it out and just touch their shot stone. So setting 1 and 3. But what's he left?
Peel weight double's still there.
What is it?
That's the second time it's happened to Flash.
Yeah, he's catching something, maybe with his slider.
Yeah, he just did a safe call, probably.
It's distracting as a thrower. You want to watch your rock go down the sheet.
Yeah.
Doubles available here.
Throw it pretty firm.
Kennedy.
Clean. Yep.
Hebert.
Hard.
Hard on. That had to grab.
1 and underneath. So they think something
I think
caught that stone too.
Hey, Marcus.
I think it might have grabbed a little something. Or it just curled 2 inches.
Hey, I'd love to give him my stones.
You just make it.
I got juice.
Probably got to throw a little bit of weight not to leave it double. I agree. The sadder you go to here, if you slip deep, it's kind of a natural.
I don't love it.
I like hitting it. I think I like this. Yeah.
Make the roll.
Big board? Sure. Control? I like control.
A little worried about Mark Stone. Remember, he was a little deep on a draw 2 ends ago. And the next one he wrecked. That one took off. Now, is it a flat spot? Is it
Go heavy.
the rock? Is it a footprint? Got to figure that out.
Whoa. Yeah! Hard! Hard!
Kevin Marsh, here we go. Now trying to roll it. A little bit more. Little more. Oh, lovely. Underneath he goes.
Brilliant.
Go good, bud.
You heard Flash right about now going get off of it because that goes much deeper. There will be a red double.
I don't think so. I can play it, rolling beside it.
Those are perfectly even.
Normal,
I don't
just
think the
hit and
double's
roll.
there.
Okay.
Hit and roll beside
I don't
it.
think the double's there. It's a little low than the other one. Sure.
Roll to the left of the screen. You can get shot rock.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be hard to get rid of for Mike McEwen.
Easy. Yep. Hard.
His lowest game of the week last night, 78. So
Hard.
certainly his draws are better.
Keep going.
Bottcher in his
Keep going.
first.
Keep going. Keep going. Okay, good sweep. Good sweep. Good sweep.
And no rolls. It's right there. Okay, over 3-2. Crothers leads. Who shot rock?
Well, that I think that it is the Yellowstone belonging to Carruthers, but a huge opportunity here for Brad Gushue on his final stone. Brad Jacobs was playing the hit and stick at the back forefoot to try to force, but he hit and rolled out. This is a slash sideways, potential 4.
And this is the first time in the game where they do have the hammer. E.J. Harnden angle this back, stick it, and one will go, and they'll sit for 3.
Huge shot.
To go to the break, 5-3 Team Canada.
There's no question why these two teams are in this game. Some wonderful shot making both sides. This game is about taking advantage of opportunities.
Comes off a game yesterday where he scored 3 triples, and he adds one there. McEwen spreads them out.
Nice throw.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't want to roll behind the guard.
Well, right there to get low.
Might be able to hide a little bit here, Joanne, behind that corner. You have to stay for shot.
Board. Yep.
Mike just really wanted the roll there. A nose would have left a double available.
Might have a chaser.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little light. Okay. You're throwing, Botch. Board? Board. Okay.
Good. Would like to roll Joe in behind the corner if they can.
Yep.
Make them chase, huh?
Can be fully buried in shot rock here.
Brendan Bottcher. He's the last Alberta team to win a Brier. That was in 21.
Clean, easy. Whoa. Clean, easy.
Get ready.
Whoa.
Ready.
Whoa.
Curl.
Get ready. Here he goes. Hebert's ready now. Can you get across the nose and roll it? No, sits right there.
Hey, Botch. 10-5.
Go that same weight. Yeah. Okay, good try. Thanks. Just board.
Okay. Just waiting a little long to carve those.
Wait till the hog.
Give her a good clean down.
Something we've seen actually throughout the week, and I think I've asked you about it. Some of the teams wait till that last moment, and there's Bottcher saying, you know, maybe we need to start picking up these stones earlier, trying to move them over.
Yeah, when it was a little sharper earlier, the early carve could make it jump like crazy, but the rocks have settled down now, so they're picking up on maybe wanting to get in there faster.
They said board, that thing was flying. I think that was part of the problem too.
Too much weight. Here we go. Chance for a couple. Going to the break. Mike McEwen.
Close to board. Clean. Board.
Clean.
Board. Easy. Heavy. Board. Heavy board. Clean.
Flash.
Clean.
Just a dust.
Clean. Clean.
For two more. Back and forth we go. Saskatchewan at the break by 1.
The 2024 Montana's Brier is proudly presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By Home Hardware, here's how. By Scotties Facial Tissue, unleash the Scotties. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Today is International Women's Day, and the global theme is Inspire Inclusion, highlighting women's participation in society.
As you watch the best men's curling teams in this country compete for a national championship, let's not forget about the women of this great sport. Today is International Women's Day, and here in 2024, women's sports are getting more exposure than ever before. We now have a professional women's hockey league in Canada, and soon there will be one for soccer as well. The times are indeed changing, and it's wonderful to see. But there's one sport in this country that already had women on the front page. One sport that really didn't need to change at all. For more than a half a century, our National Women's Curling Championship has seen the spotlight. For all those years, women from across Canada have gathered, dreaming of becoming our national champions. And we've all got to watch it happen. That exposure, that spotlight, has been so important. Consider Yukon's Bailey Scoffin, the youngest skip at this past year's Scotties. Before the tournament began, she said it wasn't Rachel Holman or Jennifer Jones she was most excited to play, but rather Carrie Galusha from the Territories. She had watched Galusha so many times at the Scotties, and it made her realize that a woman from the North could do that. Last week, Bailey Scoffin was that woman. Skylar Ackerman grew up here in Saskatchewan, where curling is king, or should we say queen. She too had watched the Scotties as a kid, watching all those great Saskatchewan teams, and last week became the youngest skip ever to represent her province. As they watched the Scotties in Calgary, how many young girls saw Rachel Holman on television, watched her curl at a level we have never seen before, and said to themselves, I want to be just like her. This week here in Regina, as we watch the Brier, we're reminded that the sport of curling should be commended. For more than a half a century, women have shared equal billing with the men when it comes to coverage, exposure, prize money, all of those things. Next weekend in Sydney, Team Canada will hit the ice in search of a world championship. Just like young boys watch the Brier this week, young girls from all across the country will be watching next week. And when it comes to putting women in the spotlight, the sport of curling will continue to lead the way.
Yeah, indeed, girls rock. And we look forward to being in Sydney, starting a week tomorrow, March the 16th. All of it here on Canada's sports leader, TSN. Terrific first half, and it's Saskatchewan with the 1-point lead. What do you see?
A couple of twos exchanged early in this game, particularly the third, and Kevin Marsh made an absolutely perfect swing shot to get that two going, and the spectacular triple from Brendan in the fourth secured their two. Brendan's still trying to find it, though, with Mike McEwen. More of the same outstanding numbers for him so far this game.
Numbers after 5 brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. The other game is Canada against Manitoba, Kathy.
And it really is a battle of two styles, Vic. The back end for Team Carruthers, it's all about that big weight shot. And for Gushue, it is the finesse game that is evident. That battle of the thirds I talked about, that's being won pretty handily and by Reed Carruthers. But the scoreboard right now, well, that's for Gushue.
He leads there 5-3 after scoring that triple. And there it is, Carruthers with the last rock. As we welcome you back. And here in our game, it's Alberta and Bottcher with the hammer. They have the last rock playing the yellow stone.
I like that. Yeah. You know, that's, I think it's running, I mean, right? Pretty much the same as what you've seen, Kev. If not, like a foot or two quicker.
Benny right around that corner, perfect corner, good depth. Corner's wide enough that Bottcher's got the in-turn path if he needs it to the button.
Clean that, just clean early, clean early. It's running right now, it's running right now. Mine's pretty good. It's good. Okay, there it goes, there it goes. Mine's good.
Seen every end so far today. The team with hammer has put up the corner. They don't always. Sometimes they come right around the center line guard.
Oh, there. Yep. Good.
Nice to curl that a bit. If that red that was just thrown comes straight back, it caroms into the yellow.
In or out?
I like the out.
Okay.
Can you give me middle?
Yeah.
Good, Brett. Get it on the line, pal. Yeah.
Can you give me middle? Close, clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
No roll.
Oh, great shot.
Great shot.
Attaboy.
Boy, has he come to play today.
Surgical.
Oh.
Very nice. Okay, let's see if we can lock a freeze on.
Kevin Marsh.
Whoa. Yep. Good.
Gets rid of those staggered guards. Just makes it more difficult, Joe. It may be obvious just to generate something when you've got nothing out in front, right?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The hit and roll is being called. Roll away from the other yellow, create as much space as possible. It's just at this level, it's so hard to maintain a simple two like that.
Yeah, this is surprising me because of that. They got to be careful here. They could guard the corner. They could freeze. They could go open side. This is the safest call if you make it. But can you control the two here?
Go a little bit. Go. Very good.
Nice shot.
The point being, that's a great shot. These rocks are even. There's no double there, but Mike McEwen will try to group them, make a big roll. Eventually, they're either grouped or there's enough of an angle to try for something cross house. And there's enough time for them to do that work.
A lot of time, that's true. That's the key. Maybe a couple shots later.
Colton Flash.
Little warm. Hold it. Whoa.
We're like normal.
Whoa. 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 Curl. 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 No.
Good.
Trying to roll it closer.
Sorry, Wash.
Easy.
So now, dead on, somebody like Colton Flash's ability, there might be across the sheet double, so Mark's going to try to protect to our right, and you know what can happen if you miss high side, rolls right out.
Just because of that stone one rock higher in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah. This will be another one higher if he noses it.
Weight's good. 10.5.
Clean.
Little light if anything.
Clean. Clean.
Little light.
Whoa.
Weight's
Curl.
good.
Whoa. Clean. Straight. Yep.
Roll it.
Yep. Hard.
Somebody said roll it,
Yeah,
and
great
they will
shot.
by half a
Very
stone.
Beautiful.
Probably a 10.5, Bottch.
10.
That makes a lot of difference. Not only is it farther apart, but by hitting it thinner, you come a little bit deeper.
Very good.
That was a 10.
Oh, control. Yep. Quick.
Same weight.
Same weight.
Former Canadian junior champion of
Nose it.
2011.
Straight. 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 Just straight nose.
Straight nose, rolls it a little bit.
Similar weight. Easy.
Well,
Like 10.5.
we'll let him know.
I was 10 there.
Yeah.
I'll still try to give you.
10.08.
I'll try to give you 10.5.
Definitely be a double if he noses it. Can't roll very far either.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Little
Whoa.
less.
Clean. Clean.
Little less.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa.
Yes.
Clean.
Yes.
Clean. Yep. Hard bend.
Mark Kennedy.
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard.
Hebert still with it.
Roll it.
Still with it. And now rolling it away by a
good shot.
stone.
Special.
Good job, Mark. Those are juicy rocks.
Beauty. Great shot.
They are juicy rocks.
Juicy.
I think Ben gave Mark his
Try to
rocks
roll it all the way to the back four.
last end when Mark's peel over curled. I heard Ben say, "I love mine."
Yeah, right,
You're right.
exactly. He tipped on a come around too with
If I
the
was wrong, it would have been bad.
As long as you're right, we're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so even if there isn't anything wrong with Mark's, maybe it caught something, you want to get the best rocks in the back end's hands.
I'll get more curl than you.
It's all about the psychology of it, right?
Yeah, might as well switch it.
Yeah.
Let's get this over there.
Don't put it. Don't leave any doubt. Skip stones here in 6.
Yep.
No.
Yep. Hard.
Mike
Hard.
McEwen.
Whoa. Hard. Yep. Hard. You gotta go. Hard.
Daniel
Hard.
Marsh.
Sit.
And now,
Sit.
where are you going to go?
Hard, Mark.
Where are you
Right out of the
going?
house if you can.
Kennedy. And they'll brush it to the back edge of the 12.
Corner guard.
Sorry. Yeah.
I played this freeze over here in the second half.
Yeah, you did. That's right.
Okay.
Got
Didn't
to
think you
about
had it.
here.
Yeah, I'm good with that line.
It's really close. Okay.
It's just a nice surface.
This is a gradual spot, so it is a bit quick here. Remember my second one was T-line. Same line as mine, Botch?
It's a little more line than yours. See that nice like 15 draw the butt. This is
Well,
the
that
line.
3 certainly broke it open, gave Gushue a 2-point lead as we check this update with Kathy, and it's Team Carruthers with the hammer.
And a chance to tie this game. Gushue was facing 2 on his first. He made a run back, got rid of the Carruthers stone, but rolled into the open, and that allowed Brad Jacobs to hit to lie 2. And on Gushue's final, he hit and rolled away. So looking for 8-foot for the 2.
Line's good.
Yeah, I
Go
got
heavy.
hard. Off,
Line's
cutting
good.
off gentle.
I think you're hard too.
No, we're not heavy. No.
Weight's pretty good. I think you're there.
A little hot right here. A little hot right now.
Three Carruthers in the house. Samagalski left. Connor Negovin right.
Whoa, it's there, guys. It's there. It's really just a
As Bottcher splits the rings.
Good pair.
And there indeed. For 2 more
They're good.
to tie it up.
That's just great judging.
2.
Same Probably just roll to the edge of the four just to be shot. Absolutely. Yeah, make him throw a hit.
The winner of that game goes through to the 1-2 page playoff tomorrow night. The loser will drop into the 3-4 qualifying game tonight against Matt Dunstone.
I like that.
Yeah, no kidding. Careful what you wish for, and you've got to win 4 straight once you get into that hole.
Be a little more positive.
Okay.
Nicely placed draw by Brendan. So Mike's looking just to hit and roll for shot rock and force him to hit for his 2.
Clean.
Whoa.
A little hot.
Whoa.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Clean. Curl. Good. Good shot.
Same easy you through. We were rolling away pretty good with that ice, so I think we can nose it there.
That. Okay, give me a good throw here, Botch.
Yeah.
Right at me.
Just easy.
Yeah.
Benny, just easy.
I want to dead nose it if we can.
Bottcher, the former Canadian World Junior Champion. He beat Rasmus Vrano. And of course, Rasmus now throwing the second stones for Nicholas Sedin.
Close to normal.
Clean.
Brendan Bottcher looking for a couple.
Heavy. Clean.
Curl a little. Good.
And there they are.
Okay.
Both these teams are making the most of the last rock. That is 3 now. Last rock conversions. McEwen has a couple, and it's 6-5 Bottcher. Championship weekend of the Montana's Brier here in Regina. The World Wheelchair Championship is going on in Korea, and Canada will play for gold after a win over Sweden, while Norway beat the 3-time defending world champion Chinese. So Canada and Norway, and that will happen overnight Korean time. And so we wish the best of luck to Mark Idison, Gil Dash, Ina Forrest, John Thurston, and their alternate Chrissy Molnar. Canada playing for gold at the World Wheelchair Championship in Korea. So making the most of their last rock, scoring 2 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 2 and 6. And it's a 6-5 lead for Alberta. And Brendan Bottcher, Mike McEwen, and the team from the Nutana in Saskatoon once again have the last rock playing the Redstones here in 7.
Full top 8.
Joanna and I were just talking, Vic, in the break, that you don't normally see going into the ring, splitting the ring, sitting 2 that early and getting away with it. Mark Kennedy rolled perfect twice.
Just simple shots that obviously you expected out of these world-class curlers, but they're so precise.
Line's good.
And it was critical to maintain that too. If he doesn't roll there, eventually there's a crack at a double for Team McEwen.
Hairline here. Whoa.
Yeah, Mike had one chance. He rolled out on his first one.
Curl. Sweet.
Yeah, if you can.
Very good. Sorry, Box.
All good.
Oh, sorry, Mark. Guard.
Really nice weight. Didn't quite get the line they wanted to get to the inside of that.
So that's why the apology?
Yeah.
Run that again.
Exactly the right speed. Under curl by a couple inches.
This is the best shot. Yeah, I like it. We saw mine. Solid hack. We'll be able to hold it here. Solid hack. I think so. Okay. Yeah, solid hack. Heavy hack.
So get the guard out of the way.
Okay, I know. I just don't want to overthrow this.
Here. Roll hopefully behind the corner, and it opens up that virtually unmissable nose hit there. Both yellows fly. Good chance here for Saskatchewan.
Yeah, good. Heavy hack. Good. Whoa. Yep. Hard.
Kevin Marsh. Flash has picked him up.
Hard.
Come on, Flash.
As it rides that line. Now, can you roll over and just catch the top? Can you? Come on. Hold on there, and it does.
Turns out a hair more curl.
And I'd like to run into these ones.
Any of those. Any of those.
Hey, are you playing this any
Heel.
curl or just nice and straight with your out turn here?
The way I'm going to throw this
It's an inch of curl from here.
Okay. Like that.
Don't have a pile of space to get by here.
They'd love to disturb the freeze situation in the middle.
Whoa. Clean. Clean.
Brett Gallant.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Hard.
Evert.
Clean.
Come on. And come across. And into the pile and a little separation.
Good call, Botch. Oh, is that ever good?
Just making this roll.
Yeah. I would say the best game of the week so far for Brett.
I love the
That's
out.
saying a lot because he's hit a bunch of them.
Same weight.
Oh, you
like
saw
even
it.
you feather this, it's okay. Just make the roll. Yeah.
Same weight. Same weight.
He had a perfect game when he was playing with Guju back in 20, and he threw a perfect game earlier this week.
Yeah, exactly. He's had some tough ones in this game. Come around, freezes, getting the line right, doubles, hit and rolls. That one he had to skinny the guard.
Good. Solid board, heavy.
Yep.
Heavy.
Whoa.
Heavy.
Hard. Yep. Whoa. Yes.
Heavy.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Oh, and underneath he goes. Just great finesse, huh?
Beauty.
Just wonderful to watch.
Shock out.
Yeah, it truly is, Vic. It's
Roll.
really good
You want
shot
to see
making
middle?
here.
Yeah. I think we just play it straight, Botch.
You guys cool with that? I
love that. Gretzky, watch the roll.
Yep. I'm going to roll it right to center line.
Yeah.
Whoa. Curl.
Curl.
Mark
Curl.
Kennedy.
Whoa, straight.
And now they're trying to go Gallant's way, and they'll drive it through.
That's fine. That's fine.
Good. Sorry, Botch.
Nose.
4-7.
Nose kick. So like 7/8 high. Okay. Just kick. Like this will come here.
So we're not throwing a lot of weight.
7/8. Yeah, what kind of weight? I'm seeing. Even 3/4 isn't bad. Like, is it control? I mean, you could just smoke it too. I don't like that. Yeah. No. I think it's control. Okay.
That red rock is going to spin off, so they don't want to whip this and lose it.
If they ever cross this, and they shouldn't with that ice, the red will drag enough, it'll go right into the rings.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Yeah. Hard. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Daniel Marsh on the brush. Now, are they going to lose it?
Okay.
Yeah, they
That's
will.
fine. Good angle. Real good.
Probably just had to stay a little higher side. Pretty good leave, though, Joanne. Doubles there, but jams.
That worked. Less weight, I guess.
No.
Oh, yeah.
That one? Yeah, I guess we could have thrown last day flash.
Hair to our left.
Throw board, I guess.
Yeah.
I was worried about making sure we kill that one though.
Got a wee bit of drag in that red one and got more of the back shot rock yellow.
A little less weight.
I think so, yeah.
We had to
Could you have played less weight to try and hold the Ray Stone?
Yeah, for sure. It was more the line. They didn't get the line right.
No,
Kennedy.
10. Clean.
Weight's
Clean.
good.
Clean.
10.
Clean. Yep. Whoa.
Curl!
Curl. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go roll. Get in there. Go roll.
Pretty good.
Good shot.
Pretty heavy, Botch, or was that good?
10.5. No, it wasn't.
10.5?
No.
Good. Good weight.
Hey, you do that.
I love the constant talking
shot.
about the speed. Even when they make a good shot, what was that exact
Worst case is a
speed?
blank. I don't need to throw it super hard. Firm. Firm. Yeah. Okay. Half rock. Half rock's good.
You can get both yellows out here.
I like firm.
Saskatchewan Rocks will be grouped. Blank's still alive. Don't hate the blank here if you're Mike McEwen.
Yeah, it's 7th, right?
Good. Whoa.
If you can get the blank, then you get the
Clean.
last rock in the even 8th. Here we go, flash. What do you got? Bang, bang. Oh, it's going to just follow it down and come back. Who's coming back? And they just both go.
That really went?
We had to hit it. We could hit like a quarter though, right?
Well, he hit like 2/3.
I hit like 2/3 on that one.
That really went.
Mark Kennedy was a
Make sure
little
we hit a quarter.
while getting there.
Followed the leader. And out they go.
Yep. No hit, Mark.
That cut up.
Artsy on you or
I don't know.
I can't. No. Yeah.
A little heavy, pretty good.
10.
Clean.
Clean.
Clean. A little heavy. Clean. 10.
Second place. He's used to it.
Curl. Clean.
Brendan Bottcher with his win in 21, but he also has 3 silver medals in Brier play.
Yeah, true.
So he knows all about the runner-up.
Rip it. Be careful. Yeah. Rip it.
Yeah, can't hit and roll
Yeah.
towards the center line. There's just way too much to jam on here.
So there you go. There's his win in 21, and yep, a couple of bronze medals as well. A lot of the top teams, when you look at their records, you, for example, or Glenn, my goodness, it's 5, 6.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Silver medals. Flash.
Oh, man.
And
Wow.
what happened there?
That picked.
Pick? Yeah, I picked out of my hand. Worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, still.
Oh well, at least you made it.
Yeah. Give it a go.
Yeah, I like that.
What do we think this is going to do?
Good speed will be great.
Okay.
Looks like minimum ice to me, but
Well, edge button looked like
In a
max.
5-5 tie, they're playing the 7th. And Guju with last rock.
And an 0-0 moment for Brad Jacobs. He made a very soft weight hit and roll under on his first. But then when Brad Gushue made the similar shot, they talked a lot about, do they play the double? Do they play the hit? They elected to play the freeze on the back stone, and Brad Jacobs threw it through the house.
Wow.
So this is a draw for 3.
Some strange threes in this game.
it's good.
And needs a little bite of the white. Piece of the 8-foot. Guju already has a 3 in the 5th.
I thought it was a little light personally, but sweet's good.
Well, his first shot, Vic, it was on a buried stone, came down and tapped it out and rolled his shot far away. Really tough to make the double. That was the key in this end.
Good, guys.
And look at Bottcher hanging on the edge there. So that's 3. Team Canada.
Good job, Brad.
Great hit, roll.
Yeah, good judge.
I mean, I could feel.
This is a 7th.
Go whatever turn you want, Mike.
3
I like the out turn.
in the last 3 games for
Almost the
Guju.
same ice, but
Out turn. Out turn. No, out turn.
Oh, we could do that too.
You can do that as well, I guess.
You want to go look at it quick?
Kevin.
Just go look. Just go look quick.
I can't hear you. Yeah, I know. I know you can't. I wanted to save time.
I don't mind what Kevin's seeing there. I mean,
Can I just not hit this one? Doesn't it just fly?
Oh yeah, this will go.
Yeah. Doesn't it just, it crushes off the back and out, right? Yes?
Yep.
What's
Okay.
the worry here, Russ? It seems to be not that difficult, is it?
Well, yeah, this one's easier than the one he was trying, and Mike just wanted to change turns. Kevin couldn't hear him, and I might get a little frustrated because he wanted to save some time, so he went back down. And then in the meantime, I think they've come up with an easier option.
Which is?
Hit the wide yellow, little on the high side. The second one goes out, no problem.
Okay. So a short angle raise basically to get a shot rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Rather than just picking shot rock. Okay.
Hard.
Flash.
Hard.
Good. Yeah, that works. Took a while to get there, but they did for the blank at 7. And the all-important last rock goes to Saskatchewan in 8. Page qualifying games at this year's Montana's Brier.
Max.
crossover between the first and second
Max right now. It's good.
place teams in Pool A and B. And after that blank at 7, Saskatchewan once again with Last Rock playing the Redstones here in 8.
Fight the 4.
Interesting. Mike had a pick, obviously, last end didn't hurt him. Colton thought one of his curled a little more, and they just thought that corner guard grabbed something a little bit. It's got to be brooms down for both teams.
Great game for both leads. Ben Hebert, Daniel Marsh.
Line's good. Me too. I got T-line.
Full 4.
Line's good.
Heavy.
Little heavy.
Keep a broom down.
Line's good.
Keep a broom down for line. It's over curling, man.
Back 4. Line's
Over
good.
curling.
Okay, still heavy.
It's good now.
Let it die.
Not you, Mark.
We are
Top
over
four.
curling a little.
Top 4.
The higher the better now. The higher the better now. Be about half open. Fine. Leave it. Okay. Okay.
Good, Brett.
That's good.
Still like the breeze.
So Kathy's watching that one. Game 1. Brothers Gushu. McEwen, Bottcher is the one we are getting, and of course the winners will go on to the 1-2 page playoff. The losers will drop into that must-wins tonight.
Looks hot.
Yeah,
it
it's a
is.
little hot.
Around it. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Back 8 if you can. Back 8. Back 8. Back 8. I got it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. It's good.
Nice awareness there, trying to get something
Back
out of nothing,
4.
really.
You want the same broom?
Sure.
It's actually hard to follow down. It's almost fully buried around that rock that's top button.
Yeah, no, that's
It's hard to get to the nose of it.
Is it ever? The other option here is to stay on the offense and go around high. Top 4, top 8. I think their concern is the, that run back ability. Colton.
Easy, he's running.
Get more room.
T-line. Have a look. Back 4.
This might solidify a force, but is it forced to more than one?
Line's
Line's close. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Get the weight right.
Curl. Curl.
Get the
curl,
weight right.
Curl.
Come on, Mark. Get the weight right.
Come on, Mark.
Hard, Mark. Yep, yep.
Great scrubbing. Great shot, buddy. Good shot.
Good. Good
Want to make sure we were welded.
I kind of kicked out hard on my first one. That's what happened.
I don't know if you can see it now.
Galant's just feeling it, isn't he?
We have them both angles.
Really nice.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, yeah, I guess
I can hit it with the in or I can
And the
hit it
Twins
Yep.
both at 95%.
surface,
And Gallant
man.
has Kevin by 1 percentage point.
Did Brett say it's a fast surface?
Line's tight. Weight's good. Gotta go.
Yeah, hit that a bit. Hit, hit.
Line's good.
Weight's pretty good.
Gotta go. Line's good. Gotta go. Come on, Flash.
Come on, bud. Come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Come on, Flash.
Good, good.
Weight's pretty
Yep,
good.
yep. Whoa, whoa. Yep, 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 yep. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Hard.
Hard, hard, hard. Hard. Curl. Good. Nice
Wow,
shot.
they got everything out of that stone they could.
Nice shot.
Shot, Cap.
On 4 freeze. Yeah. Guys, haven't seen a ton of draws. Speed should be good here.
T-line.
T-lines are
The speed's kind of been good everywhere today. We played this side going the other way.
Maybe a 15.
T-line.
T-line weight.
Yeah.
That's nice to
T-line
hear,
weight,
isn't it?
Let us manage it
Speed's
for you.
good right across the sheet, Joe.
Yeah, they haven't seen this particular spot, so they're making an
I like
educated
that.
guess here.
T-line. Quick surface here.
A little light on this shot plays.
Yeah.
I want to think, oh, it's a new spot I have to add, and then get nothing out of the shot.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Easy.
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 Back button now. T-line.
Easy.
Speed's good.
Top 4.
Clean, clean.
Straight.
Clean, yep.
Mark Kennedy
Top button.
Hebert.
Come on, just
Hard.
really needs it now.
Gotta go, guys. Gotta
Got
go.
it by that center guard.
Gotta go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just gets-
Very good.
Pushes it
Good.
back. Shot stone still belonging
Great throw.
to Alberta. Top
This looked
button.
like minimum.
Yeah, it was.
You're back.
So-
You're back 4 there.
Weight's good, yeah.
Natter. Right here.
We gotta move that, don't we?
I don't mind being your first call. Yeah, it's like moving it off the button. Getting it here? I think we have to, don't we? I think so.
Okay, let's go.
I like that. try to save it over here, but yeah.
You get rid of this yellow and that
Just hack.
red
No,
is very hard to get at.
Full hack. Back line. Hack. 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 Hack.
Be a little finish here.
It's just it's a tough building to hear anything. I mean, even at the best of times when the crowd isn't cheering.
Hack. Weight's really good.
Colton Flash.
Really good. Whoa. 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 Weight's really good. Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard.
Keep going.
Hard. Hard.
Curl.
And can you push it
No roll,
through?
no roll.
And they'll stuff it at the back.
Had to.
Yeah.
It was over curling. I couldn't save it.
Looks like it's
Okay,
just
good throw.
coming down a wee
Looks
bit
like
in the
this
center,
back.
getting that little extra pull.
Softening up a bit, is it?
Maybe. It that fooled them.
I got to kill that one.
You want to kill it, Botch?
It's tough though, guys.
You want to kill it?
Oh, to kill it, you're probably throwing board.
Kill that one.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You need
12?
board. You need board.
12.
And you want to sit there, Joe, or do you want to roll away somewhere?
They're trying to roll under.
Guys?
Yeah.
But just if you get inside, it's a great result,
Listen,
guys.
just
Yeah.
give you the right weight.
Really good point here. You don't have to make this double. As juicy as that would be, you just roll edge on edge here or get an inch buried. What does McEwen do?
Yeah, knows he'll try a double because they're still shot back 4 here.
Weight's good.
Clean.
Colton's curled more than they expected to here.
Clean.
Yes.
Clean. Whoa, curl.
Big curl.
Now helping it over.
Big curl.
Brett Gallant.
Big curl. Come on. Come on, Brett.
Can you get across the nose and underneath? Yeah, sure you can. Oh, my
real
goodness.
nice.
Wow.
Very good.
Real
Very
nice,
good.
Botch. Real nice, Bert.
Andy Mark.
Half a second heavy.
Maybe, but
Maybe 11 and a half.
sure love it.
There's only one thing better than a front end curl than curl 97 is the power from Gallant there. He made that move a ton. Looked like a nose about halfway down.
Good line call.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I'm positive.
Okay, right on the button, boys.
Playing to the stone at the back of the button.
Straight freeze.
Yes.
Heavy's disaster. Make a pocket, but light isn't very good either.
Line's good.
Nothing yet from the Marsh brothers.
Well then.
Heavy.
Line's good.
Daniel left, Kevin right. Here we go.
Heavy.
Line.
Trying to get that stone right at the back of the button. Can you sneak it in there? Get off it. Don't run a roll. Oh, and he does. And Rubs rolls off just a bit. Shot rock for the moment. In fact, they're sitting 1-2 Saskatchewan.
Shot, boss. Tough one. Hard to get low.
It is. But nose is pretty good. Nose, he's got to be really careful.
Do we just
So
throw
Flash
back
with
4
that,
with nose though? Like just
5% advantage.
play a
All
almost
right,
play a freeze
Kathy.
to it.
Again, Team Canada with pressure on Carruthers Jacobs.
And they have done, they being Manitoba, they have buried 3 times around the corner guard and twice with Mark Nichols, once with Brad Gushu. The perfect run back to pick it out. And on his final stone, Brad Gushu came around with the intern, a soft weight to lie 3. This is the open hit for 1.
Throw. 1 yellow.
And 1 yellow it is, so 1 for Manitoba. It's Team Canada leading by 2. They'll have the last rock in 9.
Maybe back line, man.
Why don't we throw? Yeah. If we're
What do you
throwing
do
bump,
here
let's
if
throw
you...
back line.
Now, again, are you looking for the hit
Just
and
back
roll
4,
underneath
bump
again?
and a rock.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
If possible. It's not easy.
I don't think we can get low.
Okay. I like this, Bosch.
Yeah, looks like
Back 4.
the rock back button. Yeah, it's edge on edge with the rocks in the house.
The concern here is we've seen a couple just maybe move that extra inch. If they get tight to the middle early.
Leaving it there was.
So there, McEwen with the advantage at skip. Player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
We're back 8.
little bit.
If you leave it there, doesn't that allow the roll then for Saskatchewan? You're not maybe even better to roll away.
You can get right to nose there isn't a roll under for Saskatchewan.
Hebert. Hebert again, still going. Now Gallant again. Can you get across this nose? They didn't think so. Oh, and they're right to it. They got that lid covered.
Could not have thrown that any better.
I like that better. I like that.
Good scrum.
No problem with draw weight today.
Oh, very nice.
Just perfect weight.
Oh, good call. Very nice.
That's what this team has to continue to do. Bottcher yelled out of his hand. Ben said light. And so he got on it immediately and got that thing by.
Brett.
Is this a question of what weight I'm throwing?
If I like that.
Like get to here with Hawk?
Yeah. You just do the same thing he did, right?
Spread those yellows a bit and our other one jams too.
Yeah. There's a chance, I think.
Too? Yeah.
Is that going to work?
They won't set up a double, will it?
What double? Not off this one. It'll be too far this way. I want him to play a double.
As long as I just push it here, right?
Yeah.
Timeout's been called.
Same shot as Bottcher's played this.
I assume you guys just wanted to talk about it? Yeah, like in terms of the line
I think so,
speed?
just waiting on.
Yeah, I guess if I'm throwing weight,
I don't like blasting.
then he's just in there again. Okay. So just...
Yeah. You're doing exactly what he did. Maybe you can get lucky in that 4 splits and this one splits and none of the reds leave. But it's a speed shot, right?
Yeah, I agree. Just
even if you freeze bump, like you're bumping at a rock.
You have to bump at one rock.
Right?
Yeah. Gotta sit two.
Okay. So I'm trying to throw here.
Yeah. Back 4.
Yep. Let's go, bud.
Remember how much his came in at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, both skips are noticing that little extra finish where it's starting to wear down in the slide path.
The top is down.
But if he bumps it a little high.
You just don't want to be brooms off at this point in the game. Still maintaining, just it can grab late game.
Every stone of Alberta, except for one that hasn't been thrown, is in play.
Must be hard, Joe. You could speak to this for the. It might be, as you say, brooms off. Is it not tempting to brush it too soon?
Mike McEwen and his first.
Close. Back 8. Back 8. Yep. Lead. Back 8. Yep. Yep.
Open flash.
Yep. Back 8. Whoa. 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 Curl. Close.
Daniel
Back
Marsh has got him now. It's going to make a late move. They said it would. Get to it. Oh, and now they'll spin and roll away. Just too much weight?
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot more weight than they talked about, and sweepers didn't quite pick up on that to relay it to the line caller.
Sorry, it's 6 feet heavy.
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Oh, he's got to be a little careful with this. He can't throw peel, I don't think.
It's only for one, guys.
Oh, we know.
Can he tap this in turn for 2?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay, let's pick our best spot here.
That's our best spot. It's a real touch. We got to be real good with it.
We've got to be a little, not careful, but
let's make the shot.
Let's make it.
Let's make the shot.
Do you think?
Just trying to picture my rock getting past that corner guard and not over curling.
My only feeling is, though, guys, he's going to be able to see some of it. He's going to whip it. Can he? Still a force, though.
Yeah.
Let's play it.
Well, the only other thing we can do is we can try and pick the yellow or the red, and if we flash, we flash.
I don't like that part.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Let's give this a run.
Like it?
Yeah.
He's 88% on his 6 draws so far, so if he's feeling it, why not?
Yeah, and they just went through the options to make sure that they couldn't give them a shot for 2 out of this.
Yep.
Chip, we got to be light.
Yeah.
Those feet for top button. Okay, Botch.
I have it being a foot or 2 quicker than it was in the first half of the game.
Agreed,
Just with that pebble and mop.
Okay. Let's get that line nailed, Botch, and then we'll manage the weight, okay? Yeah. Last one was back 8, back 12?
Yes.
Yeah.
Little light blocks the draw for one.
Yeah, that's the miss, isn't it?
A little heavy. Could maybe leave a double. Use your sweepers here.
Final
Line's
stone
good.
for
Line's good.
Brendan
Line's
Bottcher.
good. Line's good.
Line's
Little
good.
bit. Top eight, top four. Little bit. Go ahead.
Ebert trying to keep it out there.
Hard
Hold
line.
up the curl.
Hard line, Benny. Speed, Brett. Hard
Hold
line,
it
you got
up now. Gallant
Hard
will
line,
join
you
them to
got
try
it.
and
Close. Hard
drag
line,
it.
Hard line. Hard line.
Here they go.
Hard line. Come on.
Sock
Come
another
on.
one in there. Now
spin,
Rob,
spin,
roll, finish, and sure enough, look at that.
Very good.
Every stone, Alberta's in play.
Really good scrum.
They nearly got that by into an impossible spot.
Good scrum.
Oh, close to perfect. Yeah.
Ben's upset. He thought he could get this by.
Yeah.
They did so well on speed. 15-2. Dragged all the way down the sheet here. Just curled that tiny bit at the end.
Wait, close. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Whoa. Spin, spin, spin. Spin. Very good.
Very accurate.
I think the shot was just. I think he just made it easier technically. So board through the board and just take it as thin as you can, right?
Hack? Heavy
Sure,
hack?
hack. Doesn't matter. Okay.
The other thing too is,
Probably heavy hack.
you know,
You're only
as soon as
hitting
that
16 of the
stone
rock.
landed, Russ, they said if they're looking at the combination, nothing's going to go anywhere because their yellows are all lined up.
That's it. The middle yellow shouldn't go anywhere. So they've given up on that intern side. This is tough. You can't see much of it, Joanne.
Oh, and can't throw it too hard.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Because the wreck actually helped Alberta because they ticked that yellow smidgen.
Made this even harder.
Yes.
What can you see?
It'd almost be easier to raise the corner yellow at a much better angle.
Then try to just carve it across, cut it across.
Mike's aiming at 3/4 of an inch here.
Yeah, board. Whoa, whoa.
Right now it is Alberta sitting 2. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Now helping it over. Here he goes. Daniel March. Can you get it over there? Can you touch this? Touch it? No, it goes by. And it will be a steal of 2. Again, one of those situations, maybe, if you got on it earlier, but you had so little to aim at. Well, a steal of 2 by Alberta has them up now 8-5. In this page qualifier, the winner will go right through to the 1-2 playoff tomorrow night. The loser will slip into a game against Jamie Cooey, finished 3rd in his pool. That comes your way this evening. Every stone of Alberta is in play. And now here at 9, Saskatchewan, Mike McEwen from the New Tana in Saskatoon. Will look to get something back. He has the last rock, has the hammer, playing the redstone.
Line's good. Right on the tee.
Kind of mesmerized by the line, I think, on Mike's first one. They were all worried, is it wide, is it narrow, but it was heavy. And as you said, they could have carved that a lot sooner.
Yeah, if the weight had been good, you have to be patient. 8th end, a little bit of a wear down in that slide path. The carve is more effective as the game gets late like that. But if Kevin had known how heavy it was, I bet he calls it differently.
Exactly.
That's tight.
Okay, Flash.
That's okay.
Wide. Room.
Boys, look. Length's good. Got a curl. Right on the tee line. Go ahead, Dan. Hard, Dan. Hard. Go ahead. As far as it'll go. Hard. Curl. As far as it'll go. Curl. Keep going. Keep going. Good shot. Good weight.
Shot.
Almost.
Yep.
Well, a couple of threes has Gushue on top 8-6. Also does the defending champion have the last rock as they play a 9.
Brad Jacobs played an upweight double on his final stone to lie the 2. This is the attempted blank by Brad Gushue, looking to double those stones out and roll the shooter as well.
And two teams that are in the 90s. 94% Gushue, 92 Crothers. Oh, and he ticks it on the way by. So it's a steal of 1 for Manitoba.
Shoot.
But it will be Gushue that does have the hammer. The last rock coming home.
On our sheet,
Go.
Alberta,
Line's good.
they play a little bit of a different setup when they're leading without hammer.
Line's good.
Usually you'll see teams go top 4, top 8, and tight and try to line them all up in the center line, and they like to spread their rocks out a little bit in the rings.
Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down.
The yellow and the 8-foot on the left-hand side that you see that was frozen to, that was Brett's first this end, instead of throwing the guard in the middle.
Right on nose. Yeah.
It's interesting play. I see Crothers do it once in a while too.
Let's get this in on the line here.
Part of the reasoning is, you know, that freeze, you can't make it too much better than they just did, and Mark will kill this thing easily.
Yeah, and they put it on the wing, but make sure that it's third shot. If that corner was used, it keeps Saskatchewan busy away from their corners.
Lean.
Go line.
Yep.
Watch the roll.
Good job, Mark.
And very nice to slide it underneath.
Thanks. Good scrub. Yeah. Freeze the button one. We have to hit that at some point. We got to hit it at some point. Yeah, I know. Probably an intern.
It's a
Yeah,
dangerous
the intern
call.
looks better. Yeah. Kind of
Worried
wait.
about the jam, Russ?
Yeah, they're talking about the top double.
Heavy hack. Okay.
Get that a little on the right-hand side, you jam. Get a nice red one in there now. Just stay away from that.
Yeah, they didn't even talk about it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's work to do. You do have to address these yellows if you want to get that red rock counting. It's fourth shot right now.
Colton Flash.
Whoa, hard. Hard.
Daniel.
Whoa, curl. Roll it.
One.
Right over, right over.
And avoids the jam. Spins it over.
Shot. It's a good shot. Nose. Yeah.
If I could ever
world, just half
If I could ever roll a little in front, is that crazy? Oh, but you like the other way.
I think nose is great.
Like either way, half a rock plays.
Okay, sounds good.
And nose is a good shot.
Yeah, I know. Let's get the.
Do you see normal?
Figure out how to make it. I am seeing normal.
Nose is the best, so there's no stagger.
Okay, that sounds good.
Right
in the nose, 9 1/4.
Yep. Fast surface here, Mark.
Okay, thanks. Give you the right weight.
That's all they say now.
Yeah.
Fast surface, Mark.
Exactly.
I'll try to give you the right weight.
Yeah, and because Mark now been reminded that it's quick underfoot, he shouldn't overthrow it.
Hard.
Trying to really go, and so Lance got him.
Hard grab. Hard. Come on, buddy. Hard. Right to it.
And he touches it on the way by, rolls it over.
Okay, that'll play.
Okay. Good sweep. Holy.
Sorry,
Good,
guys.
good,
Great
good.
sweep. Great sweep.
A little soft on the release there. Got away with it.
Now do you go over here?
It's good too, right? That's
I
a really
feel a
good
bit more weight than my last one.
That's a good shot, I think, the roll over there. Yeah, we know it. Or you make this now.
Or that way.
I think the other way is easier. A lot of room to roll.
Where's that yellow going to go, though, if you play the double? Or the hit and the roll over to the other
Do this?
yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just it. You could jam it.
I'm seeing board. I'm seeing, yeah.
Need some very soft weight here.
Good board.
Okay, board weight flash.
Board.
Yeah.
But they're at the point, Vic, you know, I'm throwing up all these, this could happen, but they have to take the chance. 3 down.
Yep. Little big. Gotta go. Wait's good.
Colton Flash.
Really gotta go.
Come on, Dan. Come on.
Hard.
Hold it. Come on.
Daniel.
Hard.
Now,
Hard.
Kevin.
Hard. Wow.
And they'll
Sit,
punch
sit,
it
sit,
through
sit,
and
sit,
roll
sit,
it to the corner. Lovely.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful shot.
Very nice.
They're scratching here, Saskatchewan. Trailing by 3 as we play in 9.
Called this right out of Colton's hand. Might have been a little soft on release, but the sweep, early sweep and coast to coast.
A cross the face turn allowed the one they were raising to come down a little deeper and miss that red one.
Skip stones here in 9. Brendan Bottcher.
Whoa, whoa. Yep. Hard.
Hard.
Hard, Brett. Hard. Hard.
Got
Go,
it.
Mark. Go, go, go.
Watch this one.
Watch
Watch
go,
where
go,
that
go.
goes, and they'll
Yeah,
leave
beauty.
them there.
Great
So
shot. Nice box. Good sweep, guys. Thanks, Bob. Great sweep. Great sweep.
what do you do now? Play the double? At your group stones, right?
That's just it.
Yeah, real good.
Can you make the double and roll under?
Go, Mark. Go, go, go. Whoa. Go, go, go.
Good. Beauty. Great shot. Nice box.
You make it hold it up. You see where good roll it up, too.
Right, you want to hit it right on the top end of it to get it to come slide up. So I think it's a firm.
Yeah, it's so firm, yeah.
I think it's a firm. It's like
The other option is freeze on the right there.
Quarter is really close, man.
What do you like, Joe?
I like this, I think. Best result, you get 2 under
Just get on the top
cover
end
on the corner, and it's your rock, so
firm
Brendan
later.
will run it back.
Yep.
You never know. He might just actually gear off their own and come up that way,
That's
right?
exactly what they're calling.
Okay.
They're actually calling that. The freeze is a good option too, but they're both crazy
All right,
hard.
let's go.
A quarter is really close. Maybe a thick quarter.
Thick quarter, yeah.
The unfortunate part about this one is if you make the double and stick it, Bottcher's got an awfully easy double. You really have to be aggressive here.
Holding pretty well. Halfway down the sheet, it looked like Colton was hitting a third. Yeah.
And at the moment, the crowd has been taken out of the game. They have yet to, particularly in that last stand, have been very quiet. Mike McEwen, his first here in 9. Double and roll and try to hide yourself under that corner. Flash. Here we go. Where are you going? Bang, bang. Oh, you're not coming up, but they'll get the double.
No double.
Still setting themselves up for a couple.
Yeah, it was really hard to make the other one. I was trying to hit it thick and up.
You had to throw way harder to do that, though. No.
Yeah, an inch or so thicker, they might have been able to roll it up. A little fortunate that it did make the double and come carry back a bit.
Sure, or normal still if you want. Well, okay. I think to make it this way, we need a bit of curl. Sounds good. 10.5 is good.
Splash thought I needed peel to do that, but I don't think so.
I think you just had to hit it thicker, yeah.
I think peel you could actually spin up too much.
I like the firm call. You just had to hit it thicker.
That same way
Yeah,
that
we
I
hit
gave
it
you when I was
thin
trying to get under before.
Take a run at the hit and roll behind cover. Try to get shot. They'll be partially open, but force Mike to a really delicate shot for 2.
It's good. Easy. Clean. Whoa. Clean. 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 Yep. Yep. Hard. Weight's good. Hard, Brad.
Gallant.
Hard.
Watch out now.
Hard.
Not too thin. Not too thin.
Yep.
Oh, and he'll just tuck a little bit underneath.
Super shot, boy, oh boy. The
Great
hit
shot.
and rolls this team's made this week are outstanding.
Thanks. Good scrub, Brett. Yeah.
Like where it was.
Oh, I actually thought we were going to overroll at the end.
Huh?
Back line, that's got to be close.
Beautiful shot.
Boys, Kevin was saying it's very fast here.
It is. Yep.
Okay. Back line.
It's a crucial shot here. Down by 3. Looking for a couple. Go to 10 and try to steal your way into a tie.
Easy hack. Curl.
Nothing yet. Now they go. Now they go.
Curl.
Daniel Marsh. Got to help it over.
Straight.
Straighten it out. make it go away and put 2 on the board. Now they have something to cheer about. We'll go to 10. Bottcher leads by 1. Saskatchewan will try and steal their way into possibly an extra and maybe even win it. Alberta will have the hammer playing the Yellowstones as we welcome you back on this Friday afternoon. The championship weekend is here. Down to the final 6 teams from the 18 that started last Friday. So Alberta up by 1. And they have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Little top. Whoa! Freezing it. We're full 8 foot guys. We're full 8. To it. Not quite to it.
You're good now. You're good now.
So a couple of centers go up.
Very good. Very good.
And a couple of stones come in from Alberta.
Problem with those guards, though, they're quite close together, and Brett Gallant, it's pretty automatic for him today. Rip those off.
Yeah.
Brett's going to miss that.
He's going to be able to
I don't
make
think he
this
is.
into it now. It's the same difference.
Yeah.
We just got to tap that one he just threw. No. I want it right
You
here.
have to do it at some point, Mike.
Right here.
Boys, you can't waste time. Let's go.
Okay. You just got to make it.
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, Saskatchewan used their timeout. You see the time ticking down on the left-hand side of the screen. Only 2 minutes of thinking time left.
A lot of rocks.
No time to debate here at the front end, and wanted to rearrange the yellows and the rings.
Well, Kathy, we want to come over and join your game also. These are the last 2. Remembering now that Canada gave up the steal of 1 in 9, so they lead, and Canada does have last rock. That shot stone belonging to Canada. Final stone, Jacobs coming up.
Well, for Mark Nichols and Brad Gushue, making some really nice soft weight shots, picking out the closer guard so that all that is left is a guard just over the hog line. Brad Jacobs trying to hit and roll underneath.
This is heavy.
Yep. Yep.
As you see the house, Manitoba also has a stone just biting the top edge. Has the potential of being a winning point. There's that roll. And did they get anything underneath?
Not really.
Girl, you got a chance.
Here we go. Got it. And they'll run the top guard. So straight to draw, Kathy, for Gushue.
It is. He has been spot on with his draw weight today.
Has this side been played in the last couple ends?
No, it has not.
Much. I just don't. They went wide and it was still good. Like, I feel like
last end is good.
Need a little piece of the 4 foot as we watch Kevin Marsh.
Let's go. Back 8. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Back 8.
And to your point, Kathy, Gushue has been 100% on his 4 draws so far.
Straight. Just back forward. Straight. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, good shot.
I thought a little light.
Thinks it's a little light out of his hand. Nichols is in the house. E.J. Harnden right. Jeff Walker left. 4 foot is what he needs.
Keep a brush down, all you. 15.
Brett Gallant. 4 foot is what they need there. And 4 foot is what they have.
Well, this Gushue team we know can roll on the weekend, and it doesn't matter what position they're in. They've now put themselves in the best position they can to defend their title.
They advance to the 1-2 game. Brothers and his team from the Granite in Winnipeg will now play against Matt Dunstone and all Manitoba. Winner take all tonight. Colton Flash.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, high's okay. It's as long as it's on the line.
Yeah.
It's good. That's good.
Good, yeah.
Well, they don't give up a lot of steals, and Saskatchewan needs a steal here to get themselves into an extra.
Good toss, Mark. We have to do this now. Yeah, we have to, yeah.
So we know one of the games tonight. It'll be Carruthers and Dunstone when we join you at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The loser of this one will play Jamie Cooley, also on the ice. Well, those teams face elimination tonight. That's how you get down to the final four.
Just a little more curl.
Okay. Like you definitely could.
Yeah, and there's no double stuff.
No.
Well, there is, but it's real thin.
Well,
you liking?
I think Benny's trying to talk him into
do you
this
like
one.
giving this a run?
It's not easy, Mark.
Looks hard. If we're a sliver thin and we play
You
it
want to
into
come
the
take
red,
a look?
Not really. If you're a sliver thin and plant the red, is that okay? If you're a sliver thin and plant the red, is that okay?
Bottcher, let's just make it.
Okay.
I'm
No,
good
no,
with
no,
this.
let's make it. Let's make the shot.
Are we
slash.
playing the double?
Oh!
Yeah, it's about
Okay.
a third. It's about a third of a rock, Mark.
Yeah.
It'd be really difficult to jam them both. You'd have to take the
Right there.
paint off of it this way or hit every inch of that yellow. Some risk, but throw a lot of weight. Miss it high side here. You're going to rattle something around, get rid of one. We could get them both.
Mark Kennedy.
Whoa. Clean, yep.
Hard breath. Hard breath.
Oh,
Gallant.
curl.
Now, oh, Hebert just misstepped. And he does get them both anyway.
We touched this.
Oh, dear.
They burned it.
Yeah. You don't want it to move.
What happened?
We need like a
We touched the yellow rock.
Time out.
technical timeout. Just there's a burnt rock.
Oh, dear.
There's a burnt rock. The thrown rock.
Mike's just making sure their time doesn't
Yeah.
start here while they sort this
Just
out.
after the hog line, right?
I have no idea.
So
Just
Ben did
before
touch
the
it.
hog line.
Yeah, I could hear him.
Yeah, I heard the click too.
Actually, might be.
They burnt the stone.
They burnt it.
They burnt the thrown stone.
Hard breath. Hard breath.
Oh, curl. Whoa. Curl.
There it is, right there.
How do you put it back?
Made it better.
Do we want to change anything?
Well, yeah, you want it back.
Oh, why?
Well, yeah, because then we're freezing right here.
We want
Is it, if it's after the hog?
Doesn't matter.
I just don't. Oh yeah, that pick.
It was right by the AGI sign.
But then
No, I
what?
saw
If you
that.
don't
It
stop
still
it?
goes back if you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want, man. I was just letting you know.
No,
Yeah.
that's good.
No.
Oh,
I think we want it all back.
100%.
Yeah. So we want everything back. Everything back.
Yep. Okay, this comes off. I can see there's a ring right here.
Well, just there's a ring for this one.
Oh.
Just any red rock
We need
doesn't
two
really
of
matter.
these. We need our stone too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, here. This one here?
Yep. I can see the ring. Well, I can see the ring on that one. So that was easy.
Try to get a replay.
Okay.
It's pretty close already. Just the back yellow has to move a bit.
Oh, sorry. It would just pause it.
We just need the overhead.
Well, I can see the ring right
Just
here.
tap
Is
the
that where it
overhead.
There's the edge of it right there.
Is that where it was? There's.
The outside
Is
edge.
there an edge?
If they give us the overhead again, that would be helpful. We need the overhead.
Like before the shot. Before the shot.
If anything, it was thin.
It was somewhere around here.
Well, I think I can see it right there.
Benny, what happened there is Mark was trying to hit it thin. Well, halfway done, they realized that at peel weight they couldn't, so they aborted the call. Ben tried to jump back in, hit Mark
Brett's
broom and kicked it over.
Right there. That's kind of where I saw the ring. So good.
The rocks kind of leave a little ring with where they were for a little bit.
Oh,
So they're trying to line it up.
Oh, look, I can see the ring.
There was.
Is that not the ring?
No,
that
I
would be
tried to put it on the ring, so I just didn't do a good job.
How does that look?
That looks close.
Manageable?
We can lock one on.
And then this one is sort of on the edge of the S.
Well, that's the. Remember earlier,
It was just kind of just.
Kennedy stopped the
biting
stone
edge of
from
it.
going out. So this is the second time that.
And then this one's
the
just
Alberta
below
team
the
has
tee,
been
just
guilty.
slightly. I think that's pretty close.
They're lucky they're the feature game here, Russ.
And Brett Waldroff is out, the head official.
That's the way to do it. Get the head official out there. He's got the picture of it.
Good.
Is this one actually
A little
slightly
bit
over?
closer to center line. Well, we put it on the ring.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
It's pretty close.
it's pretty close. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing? Bump freeze? Or?
That's what we're right.
That's the call, right? Still going to freeze?
So how do you take advantage of this, Russ? What do you do?
Well, you want to protect that red one because you're going to probably tap it frozen later, but you cannot get that red one out unless you play the red, which it was just tried.
I think it's the most manageable.
So you probably protect it for a while.
So we're going to need more ice. This is not a tap, it's a freeze.
You tap it on an angle.
Are we almost mid-12?
You're dead because there'll be an easy double made. You need to keep the yellows where they are for this shot.
Just a nose freeze
Yeah.
on the red.
Yeah.
Minute and 5 right now.
Yeah, big
How's that?
time problems here.
That looks good. It's high 14s, low 15s.
Yep.
Low 15?
High 14s.
Close.
Sweet.
I like the line.
Sweet.
Clean.
Close here, tough
Hey, rim, whoa, whoa.
I like it's
Close, there it goes, here it goes.
Close.
No,
Still
no,
heavy.
no.
Still heavy.
Curl.
Still here hot.
Curl then.
Get off the corner, too.
Curl. Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Just line it up straight on it.
And line it up straight, they do.
I don't know.
Too much ice.
Was
Weight
too much ice.
was good.
I think I'd like to hit that one first, just so we don't touch this one, hey? Okay.
To get that red.
And then he called
Shot
curl
rock,
not to
there's
jab
something
it.
in it.
Our broom's
Pardon?
got
Yeah.
I think if you make that,
same as the one you and me did
something
in
to get
16.
shot rock, they're killing
Past the
both their
high
yellows.
line.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it cost us a world championship.
Out-turn.
Looks like you're trying to hit about here. Is that what you're seeing?
Yeah.
With an inch of curl.
Yeah.
Love that one.
I'm going to clean this spot real good, guys. So.
Nice and hard.
The advantage for Alberta is Mike has to
Talking to my old teammate.
move both those yellows, which should open something up.
Okay, make this top double. Double, sitting pretty good, eh?
You'd have to tap, angle, freeze it, but he has to be shot
That's
raw.
dead straight. I like 1 inch.
I think dead straight.
I just don't want thin.
Sure,
This
okay.
is this is perfect.
That's an inch of curl right there.
Yeah.
Rocking the line, Bottch.
Brendan Bottcher
Curl.
at his first.
Curl.
Looking at the double.
Curl. Real close. Curl.
Ebert's there.
Curl.
Bang, bang. Sit right there.
Okay, Bottch.
Good Bottch.
Good throw.
Not ideal.
I didn't move it, did he?
I think
No.
I need normal.
Now they can
Pretty good if we know.
play the nose double sit 3.
Now the other thing
Why
there,
are we-
Colton Flash got the rock ready for him,
Didn't want
cleaned
to
it,
go back through
and it's ready to go. There's the time remaining. They've already used their timeout.
Jesus.
Right on the nose, it's going to be tough to get in for Alberta.
Got that right.
Doesn't quite have nose though, Russ.
Yeah, you've got to scare the guard, that's for sure.
It's going to be a tough score.
10 seconds. A little more. With 2 seconds remaining. crosses the tee line. Final stone, Saskatchewan, Mike McEwen. Needs to be shot rock when this finally lands. Flash on it, through it, no, bang, bang. And he will not. And Bottcher is going to advance with a win over Saskatchewan. Make the final. 8-7. Alberta's your winner. Very sharp. Bottcher in particular with his draw game. They simplified the game and it pays off in a win. So they will advance to the 1-2 page playoff. And coming up tonight, McEwen now in a must-win against Jamie Cooey, as is for Brothers against Dunstone. We'll eliminate 2 more teams tonight when we join you at 8 Eastern Time.
The 2024 Montana's Brier is proudly presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada.
Brendan Bottcher coming off a win. Autograph time as he puts himself into the 1-2 page playoff game. And really, it's there it is. That's the big one right there. 89% on draws, and then making the most of your last rocks. Conversions in 2, 4, and 6, plus that steal of 2 and 8. That's your difference. The game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. So we'll be back with you at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Reed Carruthers trying to bounce back after that loss to Team Canada. Will play Matt Dunstone, all Manitoba tonight. The loser, however, tonight will be eliminated from this year's Montana's Brier as we narrow the field from the 18 down to the 6, and by tonight we'll be down to the final 4. Championship weekend of the Montana's Brier. And all of it from here at the Brandt Center in Regina. And all of it, as you know, here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.